Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a very special, I think I know this, I know this, nope, I have no idea, edition of Monster Party.
Monster Party! I think I know. I think I know.
Oh, it's
I know
right on
this
the
is-
edge of my brain.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Why do we
man.
do this to ourselves?
I love doing this to myself, actually.
Me too. I have to admit, I love doing it to myself.
I do it every
Sometimes I
day, in
can't
fact.
stop doing it to myself. Oh, COVID.
And speaking of doing things to yourself, who are you, sir?
I am Matt Weinhold. I accept that challenge.
I am SHAWN SHERIDAN.
I'm Larry Strothe.
And I'm James GONIS.
Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. There you are, you handsome devil. This episode is almost a sequel to a previous episode.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
It's another flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun doing our original episode, which was horror movie quotes, that we wanted to do something similar with science fiction. So guess what, everybody? This topic is sci-fi movie quotes.
Sci-fi movie quotes! Just sci-fi, science fiction, all those great quotes in sci-fi movies.
Oh, and there are a lot of quotes.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody
Old
has
and new. Yeah.
old and new, and everybody has their favorite quotes, and there are ones that are so famous that everybody remembers them,
Right.
And then there's some that are very powerful and memorable.
Sure.
Maybe it grabbed you when you first heard it.
Yeah, but what we like to do is we like to make this a game
Yes.
where the quotes that we choose usually are ones that might be a little bit off the beaten path.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to think a little bit about what the movie is. And that's how we play this game. How we do it is each one of us comes up with a movie quote, or a couple maybe, and we try to guess what that movie is.
We challenge each other and the viewers.
That is
listeners.
correct. You play this
Right.
at home.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's fun.
It's
It is fun.
interactive. You at home, you listen and you go, "Oh, I know that one."
I
and
know it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Jeopardy. Except nothing like it whatsoever.
But I've got to tell you, Matt, I mean, who could we get as a guest to help us go through this great topic of sci-fi movie quotes? Who do we know?
Who
knows a lot of movies? Sci-fi
As
movie
you
quotes?
guys know, we have a short list of experts, the people that we go to when we need someone to really bring the knowledge. There might be like 5
Yeah.
who are really like brainiacs when it comes to genre things.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so I mentioned a few, and none of them were available. So then I thought, wait a second. There's a guy that I know. He's right in front of us, and he's wonderful. He knows everything. He's a monster kid. He's a sci-fi kid. He's an accomplished actor, producer, voice artist, film and music expert, podcaster, fashion model, the founder of Biff Bang Pow Toys, and our Patreon sugar daddy. Please welcome Jason LENZI.
Jason
Jason!
Lindsay.
Oh,
Wow. Hi,
Jason.
guys.
friend of the show, done
What
a
an-
couple before this.
What an
Yes.
intro. I don't know what to say. I mean, I literally don't know what to say about that intro, but it was
Don't say anything.
extremely flattering. And, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I'm here whenever you need me. I'm not proud.
No, in all seriousness, we love you, Jason. And
Yes.
there are certain people that we know are going to be perfect for this. You can't play this game with just anyone. They have
True.
to have
Yeah.
encyclopedic knowledge
You have to have
of
the
the
chops.
genre
Yeah.
and movies
Yep.
and, understand the same references.
Right.
And you're one of us.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can hang.
Indeed.
I think I am. I'd like to think that I've earned that club membership, kid, that I am
100%.
one of you. I am one of you at this
Indeed.
point.
Yes.
I'm an amalgam of all of you. I'm like the best mix of all of you.
Yeah, it's like the Sturgeon book, Almost Human. You're a Gestalt entity.
Yes.
You're like
Yes.
Legion of Monster Party.
You are
That's,
Legion.
that's a good name for my character is Gestalt. That's my alien.
Jason is Legion, or he is many.
This is very exciting. I got the call from Matt about 10 minutes ago to do this. I got the call from Matt a few days ago, and you guys, cosmically were actually in my brain at the time. I was thinking about you guys and just wondering, gee, I wonder if I can get back on that show. Did I do something? Did I offend someone?
And you just happen to have a list of quotes ready to
you just happen to be doing them.
That's how you live.
When he called me, I was in the car, and I thought we were doing the show in the car. I just started rattling off the quotes that I had.
Wow.
He just reads all the tattoos on his legs.
That's right. That's right.
It's all right there.
Well, this is great. We're really excited to have
Do
you.
you really
Jason.
believe that? I don't think so.
No, but I'm really happy and excited. But what do you say we get to it?
Yes.
Let's start it.
I think Jason should go first.
I'd like to say one quick thing, and that is, Larry, we were talking about this a second ago. The key to this, as I understand it, I didn't hear the.
Explain to us our episode.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear the horror one, so I feel bad about that. But I'm sure my power was out for some reason.
Wait, you don't listen to our show?
No, I do. I just didn't hear that one. I've heard all of
them except
every
that
single one, but that one. And the key is, of course, not to go too obscure,
right,
with a title.
Or too obvious.
And then not to go too obvious, but to try to sort of have that middle ground. And that's I hope that I met that criteria.
Yes.
Okay, look.
I'm sure you have, and Larry is now tearing up his list.
No, I just want to say for the listeners who may not be so familiar with the sci-fi films, I don't want them to turn us off. Oh, I don't know sci-fi films. There may be some easy ones in here.
But you'll learn something too if you haven't.
Well, I'm just saying we're not gonna go. Pah! Oh, that's a terrible quote, because we need to think about it. Let our listeners think about it at home.
But they're not going to be too easy.
No. How about we just start?
If you start with a quote that says Luke, I think we know where this is going.
Oh, do you really? Do you really?
Yeah,
There's no other film.
That's Cool Hand Luke, obviously.
Or
it could be Luke
pinnacle of science fiction.
It could be Luke, but that's TV.
If it was something like, hey, take your filthy hands off me, you monkey. You all know what that movie was.
Yeah,
more or less.
No, there is no movie. There is no movie with that line. That's why.
Did I get it wrong?
Yes. Oh, it's so screwed up. That was horrible.
You got it wrong in so many areas.
Somebody check your watch. It didn't take very long to get Larry going here.
Is it too late to get
for it, hook,
somebody
line, and
else?
sinker.
Hook, line, and sinker.
No, look,
Boom.
sir. I just want to say, look, it may be an easy line, but get the damn line right. That's all I'm saying.
I'm embarrassed.
With this crowd, we're gonna get the lines right.
I don't want listeners out there to go, oh, that was the line from that movie, and then
So
go
every
check
one
out the
of them
movie.
is going to be wrong now. He's going to be like, put the force inside you.
I just spun Larry like a top, and I'm like, ooh, what else can I miss?
Luke, I'm your uncle.
We do it every episode.
All right, this is all very funny.
Do you really want me to go first?
Yes, sure.
You're our guest.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Lay it on us.
Okay, you ready?
Give it to us.
I've never expected metal ships.
Ooh, that's good because that sounds familiar.
That was on my list.
I've never expected metal ships.
I've never expected
that
metal
sounds
ships.
hauntingly familiar.
It does. It does sound familiar.
I like it.
I'll do it once more with some inflection because I've done voiceover before.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never expected metal ships.
Was it with an accent? Did it have an accent, or that's how it sounded like?
Emphasis on never. I've never.
It's kind of like a comedic moment, right?
That's all I can say.
Oh my god, that's so familiar.
That's good. Oh
wow.
Well, right out of the gate.
I'm out.
It was in the commercial for this movie, actually.
I think you're right.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
Can you give us a decade?
I will give you a decade. The 1970s.
Ooh. Oh. That's a toughie.
God,
That is.
and I'm telling you, it sounds so fucking familiar.
It wasn't Ice Pirates, was it?
No, and that was the 80s.
Okay,
but no, it wasn't
I thought
Ice
it was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
James, you know?
I think we got to guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
good one.
got it.
Go for
James.
What
it.
is it?
James.
Spoken by Jeff Goldblum in Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh,
Very nice.
Great.
Veronica
Because-
Cartwright says, why not? Why do we always expect metal ships? And he says,
Right.
I've
Right.
Never
expected
expected.
metal ships.
Right.
Oh, God, I
Brilliant.
love that movie so much.
Nice
Great
one.
one.
Great one.
Nice one, Jason.
That's a
There you
good
go.
one.
Right out of the
Yeah.
gate.
I'm
Yeah.
done. Thanks, everybody.
Fantastic.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
And that's,
topping that.
that's
That's
just the right level, too. Like you're
Yes,
saying, it's not too
perfect.
obscure, not too
Perfect.
obvious.
Okay.
All
The
right.
hang of this.
Who's next?
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, listen to this one, okay? And listeners at home, think carefully. Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
No?
Can I go?
What is it?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, it is. Directed by Stanley Kubrick. That's Dr. Dave Bowman talking to Hal the computer. Nice one. Nice
Okay.
one.
So
Okay, we have to go a little more obscure than that,
Well,
I think.
we're
I am not-
starting. We're starting
A little more
out.
obscure.
Some
Okay.
are a little, for those listeners at home. I know those people. That was easy.
No,
they heard
I
That's
Jason.
just
thought-
about.
I
That's
thought I would
just
just-
about. Yeah, on the
I thought I
level
would just
of.
keep
okay,
the game going.
let's
Keep the game.
let's clarify something here. This is a science fiction and horror show for people who like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that we can go a little deeper because that's so ingrained.
That's
and
about on the level
the
of.
zeitgeist.
Yeah,
of
that's
science
about on
fiction.
the
for every-
level of.
Not for
May the
everybody.
force be with you. That's kind of on that level.
Oh, great! Now I have to cross that off my list. Sean.
Was it really on your
you.
list?
Yeah, it's on my
He's
list.
goofing.
No.
What?
May the force be with you was on your list.
Yeah, that's on my list.
No.
But who said it? See, so anyway.
Okay.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Movie. I do have a very bad feeling
Me
about this.
too. All right.
I think
All
the
right,
show's going
all right.
great.
Okay,
Sean,
let's-
why don't you go?
Let's go.
All right, Sean.
Hopefully, this one I think is in the right level. Here we go. It's a favorite quote of mine, by the way.
Okay.
What's that screaming? A good many dramatic situations begin with screaming.
Ooh.
I love that line. What's that screaming? A good many dramatic situations begin with screaming. Told by a female. I'll just say that.
This sounds comedic.
It's a little. Yeah, it's a little. The movie itself is a sci-fi fantasy comedy in some ways. Yes.
In some ways.
Yeah, I mean it's light. It's light fare. It's not a broad wacky comedy, but it's there's comedic elements for sure.
Can I get a decade? Please?
60s.
Ooh.
Is it Barbarella?
It is.
Oh,
Good one, dude.
Nice
Oh.
one. Nice
Wow.
one.
Said by
Jason.
Said by
Thank you.
Jane Fonda. Yep.
Wow.
There you go.
Good one,
And
Sean.
and what was the doctor's name that was in that?
Duran Duran.
Yes.
Professor
Named-
Duran Duran. And don't
named
forget
after-
don't forget
named after the band. He's named
That's
after
right.
the band.
And David Hemming's character, my favorite name, Dildano.
That's right. Did you know that David Hemmings? Well, he had an interesting career, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He
Because-
directed some
Yeah,
interesting
sure.
films, and yeah,
But he was. So I just got the Criterion blow up a little while
Oh.
ago,
I love that movie.
and man, he and Terrence Stamp and Kane are like sort of mod 60s personified.
They were like on
Mm.
fire then. Yeah.
And but Hemmings just made these strange choices. Stamp went off and ended up living in a commune and shit. But Hemmings really had a strange go of it. But then he formed a film company, right? Hemdale, wasn't that?
Yeah,
wasn't that
yeah.
his?
I think that
Oh
was
my
his,
God,
yeah. And
that was it?
he directed
It's
some
a-
interesting films like
Yeah, it's a different
Survivor.
Hemdale. He did the Bowie film that Just a Gigolo. I think he directed that.
Did he?
actually.
Oh wow,
Wow.
yeah,
Like
okay.
76
Yeah.
or something. Yeah,
He was always interesting on camera too.
he was.
Yeah, what I loved about David Hemmings, especially in Barbarella, is that you get to see how great he is at comedy.
Yes, he was hilarious
He's
in that.
really funny.
But he's great as the everyman too, like in Argento's Deep Red. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's great
He,
as a hero in that.
Well, yeah. Plus the sexuality stuff in Argento, where it's sort of they're poking fun at him. But
Yeah.
you look at Blow Up, and like there's so little dialogue.
Mhm.
I mean, it really is all just in his looks and his face. And
Yeah, his
he was
persona.
so gorgeous. He was such a
Yeah.
such a
Nice,
face,
nice one, Sean. Nice one.
Very nice, very nice.
James,
Yeah.
you want to give us one?
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Ooh, that's
Oh,
good too.
that sounds so familiar.
I know
Sounds good
this.
too.
I so know this.
Can you say it again, James?
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me?
Okay. Is it Obi-Wan Kenobi to Anakin Skywalker in
Yes, it is.
in
Yes.
in the Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. You got
I
it.
was
Oh my
Wow.
God!
Wow.
Wow. See,
I
I
knew it
don't
was
think
familiar.
I don't think I could quote any of the prequels because they just have no impact on me.
Oh, you couldn't get that one.
Yeah, but
oh,
Larry,
that-
no, Larry,
that's
because
so
those movies
obvious.
suck.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, but
That's
that
a strange
why.
choice from you, James.
was a clever line, though.
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you
uh,
were a fan of that movie.
I didn't either. That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
When I thought it's familiar, but those
I mean,
quotes,
granted-
prequel quotes are tough for me. I didn't know you
Yeah.
were such a fan of the prequels.
I'm
That's
not.
interesting.
I'm not a huge fan of the prequels.
Yeah,
Sometimes you can get good quotes from movies you're not a great fan of.
Yes,
Sure.
let,
That's
I mean,
true.
let's
That's
let's not totally pick on James because I
No,
have
I'm not
some
picking
that
on
are
James.
from
I'm not picking on
yes,
him.
you are.
No, I'm just surprised.
The,
I was
I'm just surprised.
The stuff with the when he's at the opera, I forget which one that is, but when Palpatine, all that stuff with Palpatine is wonderful. Like his little story and
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's pockets of good stuff in those films,
absolutely.
but it's
Absolutely.
slim pickings though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nice one, James. Nice one.
All right.
very nice.
All right,
very
Matt.
nice.
Matt.
How about you? Give us one.
All right.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, great, Sean. There's another one.
I really hope you're kidding. I really do.
I am. I am there.
God. Okay.
Good Lord. Okay. Well, I don't know if everyone is going to get this, but I think Sean might.
Okay.
I hate you all. I hate you all. I hate you all. Especially me.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
That sounds so familiar, Matt.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Wait. Can we get it? Can I get a decade at least?
This would be the 70s. I hate you all. I hate you all. I hate you all. Especially me.
Is it said by a kid?
It is not said by it is absolutely not a kid.
Okay. All right. That's not what I'm thinking
I
of.
don't
It's
know
said
this.
by technically a very old person.
Ooh.
Mm. It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
It is actually quite familiar, but man,
No.
Can I give
said
you
I'm
a
stumped.
couple more quotes as hints?
yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay.
I love that.
Now, this might give it to you, Sean.
Okay.
I wonder what's going on inside your pea brain. I like you, you sly old monster.
Oh God, that sounds so familiar.
Oh, is it? Wait, no. This
That
is
sounds so
science fiction.
familiar.
I wonder what's going on inside your pea brain. I like you, you sly old monster.
And it's said like that?
Kind of.
And this was 70s, you said? 70s?
This is the 70s. I can even give you the year.
Okay.
1974.
Wow.
Fuck. Hell. 70s.
There are a lot
Now,
of
if I
good
give you the last
films
one,
in
it'll
there.
give it away.
Okay.
Wait.
So familiar.
It's not Flesh Gordon, is it?
It is not.
Okay.
It is very much not Flesh Gordon.
Okay. All right. Let's go with the last one. Let's see if we can get it.
This
Yeah.
is it. This is going to give it away, though.
Okay.
Okay.
The gun is good. The penis is evil.
I got it.
Oh. Is it
Zardoz.
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 Oh, yes.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Oh, man.
Man.
It's funny when these things are out of context.
Yeah.
Is that
Throws you for a loop.
is that Arthur Frayne telling it to Zed?
Which I hate you all. That one.
The Arthur Frayne, yeah, the inside your pea brain. Isn't that him talking to
Yeah,
Sean
who's
Connery?
saying that?
Yeah, that's friend talking.
Yeah, friend,
to Zed.
friend, right?
John
Okay.
Alderton. Yeah.
Yes, great. Okay.
And then I hate you all. I hate you all. I hate you all, especially me. Is George Saden? He's on trial,
Oh yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
and at
Nice
first
one,
he's
Matt.
saying, he's making excuses, and then he finally comes clean and says he hates everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good one.
Wow.
That is a
Yeah.
good one. That is a
Kudos
good one.
for throwing out Zardoz.
Yeah.
That has some good quotable
It's
lines. Actually,
a
that movie.
funky movie.
Yeah.
For
It
those
is.
who haven't seen
It
it.
gets better every time I watch
It
it.
does. It really does.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
crazy.
Jason, back to you, buddy.
Is it? Wait, did we do everybody already?
Yes,
Yes,
we
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Just keep
all right.
going around.
Around.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
I'm impatient with stupidity. My people have learned to live without it.
Ooh.
God, that's good. That could be so many different like alien races.
Yeah.
I can take
I'm-
a guess.
I'm
but
impatient with stupidity. My people have learned to live without it.
And it's said like that.
Basically.
This is an older movie.
Yes.
I'll take a guess.
Yes.
The Day the Earth Stood Still?
Yes.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
Nice
Nice.
one, Jason. Nice
Very
one.
nice.
Michael
I like
Rennie.
that.
Cool.
Michael
That's
Rennie.
so
Cool.
great.
A great quote.
And also
Okay.
that is tattooed to my body.
Yes. Okay. Well, this next one is
Where?
not tattooed to my body. Okay. Here we go. No, it's alive and waiting for you, ready to kill you if you go too far. The sun will get you. The cold at night. There are 1,000 ways the desert can kill.
Yeah, I know this one.
And it's
I figure that it would be. It's a Larry favorite.
and
Yes.
it is a Larry favorite, and it's so poetic. And I remember when I saw this in a theater, for a re-release, this line was very powerful to me because for the other guys, if you don't know, I'll continue the line.
Yes,
Sure.
please do. Yeah.
Where are you? What do you look like? What am I supposed to be looking for? I know you're out there hiding in the desert. Come out.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good invitation, actually, Larry.
Wow. This is 70s, you said? You said
Oh,
70s?
no.
No,
I
it's
saw a
50s.
re-release.
Oh, you saw a
It's from the
re-release.
50s,
From the 50s.
specifically
Oh.
53.
Oh.
Desert.
I'll do it again. No, it's alive and waiting for you, ready to kill you if you go too far. The sun will get you, the cold at night. There are 1,000 ways the desert can kill. Where are you? What do you look like? What am I supposed to be looking for? I know you're out there hiding in the desert. Come out. And then the woman says, oh, John.
I don't have it.
Anyone?
I don't have it. That's a good one,
Sean?
Larry.
Sean?
That's-
Yes, it's Richard Carlson saying this to Barbara Rush, talking about the desert in It Came From Outer
From
Space.
outer space.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
and for listeners, this is a great moment.
It's got that, like, theremin.
Yes, they see
Right.
the meteor come down. He suspects there's something inside. They're driving along. They see something in the car as they're driving by, and so they know they saw something. They're not sure what it was. And then next day they drive by that same place, and he gets out of the car and he has this moment. He goes, I know there's something out here. And he has this beautiful monologue, and the way Carlson delivers it is just so great. And it was, and that film, actually, I had a difficult time because there are 3 terrific. I mean, there's so many great quotes in that because Ray Bradbury did the original treatment for it, and really Harry Essex basically took Bradbury's poetic dialogue and put it in there. So anyway,
it's a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Great.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
yeah. So Sean, how about you?
Okay, this is a very short one, but memorable. I think maybe you guys might get it, somebody. Here it is. There's a fire, sir. You know it, Larry?
I think I do.
Okay, so just give it to Larry. If Larry knows it.
No, does anyone?
There's a fire. There's a fire, sir.
Oh my God!
I can say this.
Yeah.
That phrase is a code.
Does that help?
Oh.
There's a fire, sir.
No.
No, but
Somebody
I'm very
shows up at somebody's door
Yeah.
and says, "There's a fire, sir." I love this movie. 70s.
As do I.
70s sci-fi.
Yes.
Is it Soylent Green?
No.
Nope. Kind of in the same ballpark, kind of.
Omega Man?
Yeah.
No.
Is it Soylent Green?
No. But I know what it is, Sean.
You know,
I know what it
Soylent
is.
Green is people.
It's true.
Oh, great!
spoiler.
Thanks.
Another one that has to cross off his list.
Sorry.
So, Sean, can I say it?
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
please.
Okay, from 1971, The Andromeda Strain, directed by Robert Wise. And-
Arthur Hill is the scientist. He's having a party at his house.
Yes.
And his wife answers the door, and there's a military guy. And he goes, "Can I speak to your husband, please?" And he just walks up and goes, "There's a fire, sir." And Arthur Hill goes, "Honey, I got to go. It's
Yeah.
Project Wildfire. It's actually happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
There's an
That
alien
movie-
organism on
And
Earth."
look, and for listeners, if you haven't seen the original from
Fucking
71 Andromeda
Yeah.
Strain, check it out because, guys, it still holds up today. Even
Yeah.
with some of the computer stuff, you go, oh, that's dated, but still the content and the science, it's so great.
It can never
Yeah.
make it today, though, because it's a movie about a bunch of unattractive scientists stuck in an underground lab.
No, it's
Everybody
seriously-
would be
you're right.
19 to 23 years
But
old.
it's so good. It's great.
That movie as a kid scared the
Ah.
crap out of me.
Oh.
It scared
Yeah,
the
and
crap
very,
Jason, me
very,
too.
very close
You know?
to the book too. I mean, the
And-
book. You
and
read the book, it's like
I
you're
re-
reading the screenplay.
I remember as a kid, either the first or second time, the woman, I forget her name now as an actress, she was so good.
Kate Reid?
She made me crazy. Like, as a kid, she was so mean and tetchy and everything. That,
a fully realized character.
David Wayne, everybody is so genius.
Everyone is so good in that film.
Yeah, that's a great, and it's is it Michael Crichton, right? Is it Michael Crichton book?
Yes. But the funny thing about these scientists and how they look and they react, that's what made it more real to me.
It's completely believable.
You know?
Yeah. No,
you got to give props to Crichton. He did kind of see around the corner, in a few big ways.
Oh yeah,
and that Great Train Robbery is a great flick too. That's a fun.
Anyway,
flick.
Sean, great one, nice one.
Leslie Ann Down, I think, gets her kid off in it, maybe.
James, James.
Sorry, go ahead.
Aw, boo-hoo. My wife and child are dead. I don't care if it's mean. Everybody's got dead people.
Oh my!
Let me just say, these are a couple of them I haven't quite been familiar, but the choices are great because it's like ringing bells.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
I just can't
jangles the brain, but you can't quite get it.
Can you say it again, please?
Aw, boo-hoo. My wife and child are dead. I don't care if it's mean. Everybody's got dead people.
God, it sounds so familiar.
Do you mind if I ask for a decade?
2010s.
Oh, okay.
It's sci-fi.
Yeah.
Science fiction. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a continuation? Is there more to the line, or is that it?
That's it.
Wow.
I can make a guess.
Yeah.
The Mist?
No.
Good guess.
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Is it Out of Africa?
Yes, the pinnacle of science fiction was Out of Africa. But
well, if you're a caveman, it does take place in the future.
I said it was a guess.
Yes. No.
No, man, that is not.
James, I think maybe you stumped us.
Stumped the panel.
I think you have. I think you have.
Do it.
Rocket Raccoon and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Nice.
okay, we're gonna get letters now.
All right,
I feel like an idiot. I've only seen that film like 20 times.
Here's what's sneaky about this is it's my fault because I think of you guys in terms of more obscure stuff. And it doesn't occur to me that you would go
sometimes it's
to the Marvel stuff. That you kind of live, you love all this stuff, but I always hear about the other stuff, and it didn't. I'm going, different decades and stuff, and just thinking the wrong things. But
and I recognized it. And you did a good job delivering the line because it really sparked something in my brain, but then it didn't go any farther.
Well, if it was too obvious, I wouldn't have delivered it that way.
Well, maybe you could have done it more like the raccoon,
Oh, shut up.
I did.
No.
You could have worn a raccoon mask while you did it.
Let's hear your raccoon.
Well, he says, boo-hoo. We've all that, he's got that little graggly voice. You could put more,
but this is not impersonations, though. This is just quotes.
Yeah, thanks, Fred Travellina.
Well, let me give you my James
please, God, no.
All right, Matt. Why don't you give us one?
Okay, I've got a special one that should appeal to our guest, Jason LENZI.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because it's said by one of the great actors of our age.
Right.
Here we go. No, I know lightning when I see it, and this wasn't lightning. This was a solid circle of color. Then pow! Just between us, I think it was a flying saucer.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Really familiar.
Oh my God. No, this wasn't lightning.
No.
Okay.
I know lightning when I see it, and this wasn't lightning. This was a solid circle of color. Then pow! Just between us, I think it was a flying saucer. Now,
I know this.
Jason, this is one of your favorite actors. You've kind of patterned your whole career after this person.
What? Have I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's kind of like your Pope.
Can I take a guess?
Sure.
Is it from Invaders from Mars?
No, but that's a good guess.
All right.
I can give you another line.
I was trying
It
to
won't
think.
really help you, though.
I'm going to be really embarrassed that I'm not going to know what this is since this guy's my Pope.
It is your Pope, yes.
Okay.
He is your Pope.
Give me,
I
give us a
can't.
second
I
line.
mean, I don't recognize that from any divine film, so I don't know what we're talking about.
Your other Pope. Okay, so here's the other line. Boy, this has got to be the best buggy in town. I can't wait till everybody sees us driving around in this. You know, I can't believe them insurance guys actually believe that stupid story about lightning.
Oh my God.
Okay, I don't know the movie, but I can say
I'm so
who I
ashamed.
think you're doing. I think I know the actor, but not the movie.
Now I can't really do this person, but I can give you sort of an impression as
Okay.
best as I can
Okay.
do. Ready?
I love your impressions anyway.
I'm going to do the first line. Okay.
No, I know lightning when I see it, and this wasn't lightning. This was a solid circle of color.
Okay,
And how?
okay.
You know, just between us, I think it was a flying saucer.
Okay, I know who you're doing. I just
Okay,
don't know the movie.
Is it Jerry Lewis?
It's
No.
Eddie Deason. It's
Yes,
Eddie Deason.
Eddie Deason.
Ah, yes.
It's
Yes.
the great Eddie Deason who just recently apparently threw plates at people at some
Yes,
restaurant for some
I
reason.
saw that. I
Oh,
saw
Man has
that.
my
not been in
God.
the news for 50 years, but
And then now he's in the
doing
news for
something.
that.
Go through
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
thinking of sci-fi with Eddie
sci-fi
Deason.
Eddie Deason
Eddie
movies.
War
Eddie's-
games?
is
Is
it
he in war?
It's a
I don't
Back to
remember
the
the line
Future.
of war
Go
games.
through the
Back-
list.
I'm going through. I got 1941. I've got
No.
the some horror movie. I've got
Is it Laser Blast?
I want to hold your hand.
Wow.
Wait, Eddie Deason is it? Oh.
Eddie Deason
God.
is in Laser Blast.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Right.
I would have. You could have put a gun to my head, and I don't think I'd remember that Eddie Deason was in Laser Blast. That was
Oh,
well
Wow,
played.
he's
Very well
Good.
played.
That was a
you.
good Eddie Deason impression.
Very well.
Yeah, that
played.
was.
Matt,
an
that
out-
was.
That was. an
That was.
outstanding-
That's
Thank you
better
very
than my
much.
James Mason. It's
That
really
was an
good.
I don't
outstanding
know.
That's pretty good.
Eddie
Okay.
Deason.
I
You know,
like
you
Eddie
should-
Deason. That was my love letter to you.
Let me tell you,
Jason.
I don't know why more people aren't doing Eddie Deason impressions these days.
I know.
Because I think it's a killer. I
Where's
think
the
you could- I
film
think you could-
retrospect?
He's one of a kind.
Where are the festivals? And I think comedians should pop him into their sets more
Yes.
because
Hey guys,
I think. Yeah.
I want to hold your hand.
great film,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Great movie.
yeah,
great
yeah.
movie.
That's
Are
right.
we
guess
swinging around on the mic?
Yep.
Who was the?
Yes.
You know the Murray? Was it Murray Hamilton that was with him in 1941? They were stuck
Yes.
on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spielberg in some interview, Spielberg was like, he drove Murray Hamilton insane.
Really?
was sitting next to him and just
For like
he wouldn't
hours.
stop. He was just improvising the whole time and he never
That's
shut up.
hilarious.
And by the
love
way,
that.
Raw
Eddie
footage of that.
Deason's character was named Froggy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Froggy.
That's trivia.
That's right.
There you go.
And,
I
and
tell
yes,
you what,
you're right.
Matt, that was a good one. That
I
was-
have
All
modeled.
right. Yeah.
I have
Thank you
modeled
very
a lot
much.
of my.
That was fun.
I have modeled a lot of my career on Eddie Deason, and
course you
frankly, it's going about as well. So I seem to have done it right. So
All right,
Wow.
Jason. Back.
is it
back in
me?
your
Is it me?
corner.
Well, this is a lot
Yeah.
of pressure now because
I
I just
know.
got a couple of Matt's pulling
No,
out these
no.
wild
There's
cards.
no pressure, sir. No pressure. Look.
Oh my God.
If you got someone you feel kind of it looks that's a little
Yeah.
too. It's okay. It's for our listeners at home that aren't exactly
Okay.
experts, so it's okay.
Okay,
You're all
ready?
doing better than me.
I'm
so.
going to say the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
We don't belong here. On the contrary, I belong here completely and utterly. I'm home.
Oh.
Oh, give it to me one more time.
We don't belong here. On the contrary, I belong here completely and utterly. I'm home.
No.
What
I-
year?
No,
what decade?
I think I know it.
You got it? Okay.
I think I know
Larry
it.
might have it.
I think I know it. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. Is it from Time After Time?
It is from Time After Time.
Oh,
Yes, that's
wow.
David Warner plays
Nice.
Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah,
And it's
right.
a-
He's home because he's so
and
violent.
it's a
Future.
scary scene.
That's
And
right.
talk
I love
about
that
That-
movie.
That
yeah.
entire scene from the time he opens the door and McDowell's there and he says, "You are literally the last person on earth I expected to see." From that
Wow.
moment until that beach, it's the best scene in the movie. It's incredible because
yeah.
Wells's notion of utopia has gone out the window.
Right.
Totally.
And
Right.
Jack the Ripper's like
Yeah.
elated. He's like, this is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a great movie.
And
I
nothing would
love
make
that
me
scene.
happier than a David Warner retrospect. Like to
Oh my
go to
God.
Heck yeah.
go to
Oh,
that film festival.
Oh,
Boy,
he's the freaking Don, man.
He's
it's
done
been
so much
Oh.
great work.
so good.
But
That's good.
that
That's
is an excellent quote. Okay.
Yes.
All right, here we go. How about this one, guys? While I was unaware of it at the time, 10,000 feet below, an incident was about to take place that would shake the foundations of the civilized world.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Dun,
that
dun,
sounds
dun,
familiar
dun.
too.
Give it
Well,
to
I
me
was-
again
One more time.
Yes.
with passion.
While I was unaware of it at the time, 10,000 feet below, an incident was about to take place that would shake the foundations of the civilized world.
Sounds 50s to me.
Yes.
I'm going to say 50s now.
Yes.
Does it take place in a cold climate?
No, not really.
Okay.
But you're getting warmer.
Ooh. Damn.
And I'll do it again.
That's what he said.
Think of me as a big husky guy. Well, I was unaware of it at the time. 10,000 feet below, an incident was about to take place that would shake the foundation of the civilized world.
With 10,000 people, a beast from like 20,000 fathoms or something?
That is a great guess, but that is not it.
That's not it? Okay. It's got to be something like that, right?
Yeah.
Here's my guess.
Yep.
The giant behemoth?
You're in the right area, but that is not the correct answer, sir.
Wow.
James, come on, buddy.
Come on,
Come on,
James.
buddy.
Bring it home.
Give it to me.
Well, it's not Godzilla.
It is Godzilla. It is.
Oh, is that
Yes.
Steve Martin?
Yes,
saying the line?
Raymond Burr?
Raymond Burr as reporter. Steve Martin
Right.
commenting on Godzilla from directed by
Oh.
Ishiro
See,
Honda.
that's good. That's
And
good
this-
because
Great.
familiar, popular
Yes.
movie, but not a
Yes.
well-known quote.
Yes, so
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Can I
I
just
love
say
it.
I'm a purist and I've never seen the Raymond Burr version, so
give me a break. That was the come on.
Not fair.
In
I'm
fairness,
kidding. I'm kidding.
in fairness.
Of course I've seen it.
That's
But I
good
knew
one,
it had to
though.
be somebody coming up from the sea. That was really good. Very
That's a good one, yeah.
No, it's good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you. Thank you. See, a little easier. Now we're getting a little more
That's good,
difficult.
that's good.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
where you're
all
going.
right, all
You
right.
started with 2001.
Yeah. Okay, well, hey, wait until you hear
You were
what I
just
end
fucking
with.
with us with that
No,
I
one.
can imagine.
No,
2010.
no. Anyway, okay. All right. So how about it, Sean?
Okay. All right, here's one. You guys might get this. Here we go. He is intelligent, but not experienced. His pattern indicates two-dimensional thinking.
Okay, say that one more time, please.
He is intelligent, but not experienced. His pattern indicates two-dimensional thinking.
James knows this one. I know he knows this one.
I don't know this one.
Sean, I think I know this one.
Can I just try? Can I just ask? Can I get a decade?
80s,
And
early 80s.
Sean, can you say it like the character?
Well, I tried to. I'm not
Well,
great.
no. You weren't trying. I want you
Okay,
to
here I go,
try.
here I go.
Here we go.
I
Everyone
got it.
listen. Okay.
He is intelligent, but not experienced. His pattern indicates two-dimensional thinking.
Oh,
I know.
It's I can't believe I'm gonna. It's. Hold on. Hold on.
You want to
It's
take a nap?
I'll just
I'm
say
gonna-
this.
I'm gonna say.
It's from a giant sci-fi franchise.
I'm gonna say Wrath of Khan. It's from Wrath of
Yeah.
Khan.
You got it.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
cat and
Spock.
mouse game of the ship.
Yeah.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
But see,
Spock.
Khan only thinks in like get
That's
behind him or get in front of him. You
That's
can
right.
go above or below him too.
And the
And I
line
only
is
got it because the second delivery that is the first bit would be something Spock would say, which is
Yes. See,
you know,
Sean, you got to
analyzing
deliver
that.
like the
That's
character,
great.
and that was
well. No, I mean
great.
I wasn't thinking. I didn't think it was it was a nice delivery, but I mean I wasn't thinking. Holy shit, Nimoy showed up. I wasn't doing that.
Right.
But it was the first bit of the sentence that it, boom. That's
Right.
what's so great about that movie. It's just
That movie has so
Yeah.
many, and that movie is
Meyer-
perfect.
It's filled with so many great quotes.
I can watch
Nicholas
that
Meyer.
movie.
yeah.
John, I'm so offended that he gave you notes about your impression because, as we all know, you're like the Hal Holbrook of Leonard
In one man
Nimoy.
show. of,
Wait,
yeah.
you
You
didn't
and
think
Nimoy?
you don't think my little comment helped? His second
Yeah,
delivery
you did actually push me a little bit more.
was
Well, look, hey,
so
look.
much better. It's
Hey,
like night
look,
and
the second-
day.
It was great. I just was thinking in terms. I was listening to somebody is saying he's bright, but he's never done this before.
right.
And it was like, it made me think of, oh shit, it's Spock. It's when you said 80s and I'm like, it's gotta be
Right.
Spock. It's like,
Right.
I just couldn't
to
decide
be
if it
fair to
was
Sean,
too.
the second show was always better.
It's true.
right.
All right, Sean, that was an
All right.
excellent one.
Very,
Excellent
very
one.
well
Great.
done. Very
Yes.
nice.
All right, James, don't do a Star Trek one right now.
Okay.
Hey,
right.
what's this from? Con.
See, that's what I was expecting from Larry all the way through.
The needs of the many sometimes outweigh the needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
I'm not sure you finished the line correctly. but
Don't quote me. Don't quote me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, go.
God damn it, you bitch. You never backed away from anything in your life. Now fight.
Oh shit.
I
You
think
got
I
it.
know this one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Right now.
I remember it differently, but I'm pretty sure I know this film.
Okay,
It sounds like a
Go for it,
type
Matt.
of phrase you've heard a
This
million
is
times.
this is the only thing I remember from this movie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I actually think this. If it's what I think it is, I actually think it's a good movie,
Okay.
despite its problems.
I'd like to hear it again.
One more
All right,
time,
yeah,
for
passion.
Larry.
Please.
God damn it, you bitch. You never backed away from anything in your life. Now fight right now. Do it. Fight, God damn it. Fight.
I know this. I
God,
know, wait. I
yeah.
know this. I so
Yeah.
know this.
For the record, it was fun to say that twice.
Okay. I'm gonna be so pissed when I hear this.
Can I
Go
offer
ahead, Matt, if you know it.
Yes.
yeah,
my
go ahead.
choice? And if I'm wrong, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
Okay.
The Abyss.
That's it. Yeah, Ed Harris.
Oh, when
he's
she's
trying to bring it back
she's
to life.
drowning.
He's
Yeah.
like
Yes.
smacking
Yes,
her in the chest.
yes.
Yes. There was some
Yep.
tension on the set during that.
Nope,
scene.
that
Mystery
wasn't what I-
Science Theater 3000 would often use that line.
Yeah, right,
as a,
right.
as a joke
No.
line. Yeah.
that,
You know,
But I
that wasn't-
love that
Hey,
movie. I think
say
that
what
movie
you-
is better than people give it credit for.
No, I like
I have
it.
to see it
I like
again.
it a lot. I just
I
think it does have
agree.
issues, though. But
I like the
it's-
special edition version better.
Yeah, I think I.
But even the one that I saw in the theater, which did not have all that extra stuff, I still thought there was a lot of great stuff in there.
Yeah,
A lot
I-
of really good action.
I was
and
thoroughly
performances.
entertained.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thoroughly entertained. I
way
enjoyed.
better, way better than Avatar.
Oh my
That's-
God.
now,
yeah,
wait,
that's-
come on now,
Oh,
Sean.
Henry, down.
Larry,
Sean.
you're saying Avatar is better than The Abyss?
Come on, Larry.
Well,
Why do you defend
it's-
that movie so
it's-
much?
You know, I think you're maybe a little too harsh on it. It's a neat movie.
No, he's
No,
just
you
Reinhardt.
say that, Larry, just because it made lots of money. That's why you
it
think it's
did.
good.
It did make a
That
lot of
does
money.
not
That
mean
doesn't-
it's a
that
good
doesn't mean
movie.
anything.
Why is that stickler with you? God, you just can't admit it. It's
What do you mean?
a weak
What do
ass
you mean?
movie.
No,
We-
it's
It
neat.
is.
It's
We need some
neat.
deep
It's a
throw
weak
run.
ass fucking movie.
You ask people. That when that
Ask who?
the mean guy there, he's fighting that big machine, and you don't think that's cool. You don't
There's
think that's
cool
neat?
stuff in it. I'm talking about a movie as a whole, Larry.
Yeah,
Why do you
That's a long
think
way
it's
to
neat?
go.
You know what?
for not so much.
Sean, I will say this too. If I'm flipping the channels, it's on. I'm like, oh, it's Avatar. Oh, maybe
Really?
watch this.
God,
Yes,
I'll
yeah.
watch Three's Company
Hey,
instead.
look, hey, you know
Well,
what? Personal taste. We all have those movies
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
that we
yeah,
enjoy for whatever
yes.
reasons.
Yes. Yeah, that's great.
As misguided as they are.
And we're going to have disagreements. That's
True.
inevitable. Yeah.
Let us
That's okay.
let us just
Sure.
agree to disagree. But Matt,
Right,
it is
right.
it is now your turn. But
And for
James,
the record,
nice.
that wasn't the film I was thinking of. I thought it was from Outrageous Fortune. So I would have been completely wrong anyway. So
Okay. All right, Matt.
There we go. Do you know what it means to feel like God? I'm talking too much, aren't I?
Wow.
Can I just say, I love Matt. Some of your initial impressions kind of sound a little similar, and then you refine them, and you do that great kind of it all.
No.
And I can't figure out what it is, and now I need to hear it again. So give it to me again.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. Do you know what it means to feel like God? I'm talking too much, aren't I?
God, that sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Shit. And she was
Matt, that
Matt. You
sounds
don't know
so
if it's like a
familiar.
I have
thing,
another
if it's-
line that could
Yes.
give it to you.
I'll take it.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Take it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it takes a long time and infinite patience to make them talk. Someday I'll create a woman and it'll be easier.
It,
Oh, it's
is
like
it?
a Plan 9 or something.
No,
Oh, no, I know,
Is it
I know.
Reanimator?
It is not.
Oh.
Is this a movie from the 30s?
It is.
Yeah, I know this because this is sci-fi horror.
This is sci-fi horror.
It's one of the greatest characters ever.
And it's it's the best version of this story, in my opinion, to be shot.
I think I know now.
Is it like
It's classic.
the body snatch? Not the body
No.
snatch.
Is it Bride of Frankenstein?
It is not.
Oh,
That's
Dr.
what I was thinking it
Pretorius.
was. I was thinking it
Oh
was
my
little
God.
creations in,
Yeah.
in his bottles, right?
Oh
Larry?
my.
Uh,
Oh,
I-
you
I'll
stumped
give you
me,
one more
man.
line. I'll give you one
You
more
stumped
line.
me.
How about this?
Okay.
Yeah.
You see this? The first of them all to shed tears. She is human. I'm not beaten.
Wow.
Is it Moreau? It's Island
Yeah.
of Lost Souls.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
No,
Yes,
Charles
Island of
Charles
Lost
Lawton, yeah.
Souls.
Island of Lost
Lost
Souls.
1932.
Oh,
Yeah. Creepy as shit.
That's
movie.
great.
Creepy as
That's-
shit.
That's
Yeah.
what.
Love it.
That's with Charles
Charles Lawton.
Charles
Yeah.
Lawton.
I didn't want to give it the English accent because I was afraid
Yes.
that would give it away.
Yeah, I was
Well,
totally thinking Pretorius,
wait
but yeah.
Wait, you see, yours was a little femmy, and if you gave it the more British version, I might have had a better chance at.
Well, that was the idea.
Well,
yeah.
And I don't know if you're up on news, but Charles Lawton. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, hey,
I guess didn't
you know-
Lawton have didn't he have like a long-standing feud with Karloff or something? Or there was something. There was
Really?
some kind. Oh no, maybe it was James
No.
Whale or something. I just watched the. I just picked up the Old Dark House, the original.
Oh yeah.
There's an interview with Karloff's daughter, and she was talking about some not rivalry, but Lawton hated Karloff, I think, or
Really?
Whale, one of
that's
the
so
two.
weird.
I think it was
I don't think
Karloff.
Karloff hated anyone. Did he?
no.
No, but
Yeah.
but people
but
were
you know-
jealous of Karloff.
But Jason, that's interesting. But if you pick up a copy of the Blu-ray of the Old Dark House, you might hear a commentary from
Different Old Dark House.
The remake.
the remake from the
Remake.
60s.
Oh, I have
Um,
that. I have that.
oh,
You guys
yeah.
did it on the thing. I have that. I have the box set. I have the blah blah box set. What's his
That
name?
is a great
Hammer.
commentary.
Hammer.
Yeah, you guys do a commentary on that DVD?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
You don't. You do not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually more entertaining than the movie.
Wait, are we talking about the UK set of 4 films that come with?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
that's okay.
This is
I've
the,
got.
this is
I've
the
got.
Mill
Mill
Creek
Creek.
20
Yes, I've
film
got that.
release.
I've got
Yes.
that too. And the Old Dark House, the Tom Poston Old Dark House.
Yes.
Is in
Yeah.
that
We
set?
did
Yes.
commentary on that. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe
Oh,
maybe you
shit.
should check
I've got
that
it
one
in,
out.
I've got it in a different set. Sorry, my bad.
Oh,
But can
Yeah.
I just say
Yeah,
about Charles Lawton as Dr. Moreau?
yeah,
That performance is so good.
Yeah, he's
And-
great.
yeah.
The
he's
way
great.
that he inhabits that character, it's almost like he's doing method acting. Like
he's
Yeah.
in Old
he-
Dark
he's
House,
like
too.
almost in a different movie. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just
He's kind of like that
so
in
good.
Old Dark House too. He does that sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
working class character. That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's just in another film. Would you agree that we all maybe could say that maybe the first time we saw Lawton but didn't know who he was in a Looney Tunes cartoon? Do you remember that one? Like,
Mr. Christian.
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh my
the,
god!
The Mutiny and the Bounty
yes.
parody.
The big
I'm a-
lips.
and I'm a
Big
little
lips,
kid going,
yeah.
"Who the hell is that guy?"
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Charles
those
Lawton.
cartoons must make no sense to any modern
Anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Christian. We're like,
Yeah.
"Who is this
Yeah.
guy? What's
But anyway,
Funny voice,
Matt,
but-
that was a good one.
Very nice.
You fooled me on that
Yeah,
one. Good
very
one.
good.
That was a point for me, by the way.
It was.
Yes,
It is.
yeah.
It
It
is a
was.
point
Alright.
for you. But Jason, we're not keeping track. This is not
No,
a
of course not.
contest.
But I mean,
But
if we were,
I'm doing pretty well though.
Right.
if we were, I'm
Um,
doing pretty well.
So Jason, it is your turn, sir.
All right, you ready? I think
I
someone,
am.
it's either someone's gonna get this quickly or no one's gonna get it.
Okay.
Not in the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play, not fighting.
Oh.
Is that how it's said in the film?
No. I mean,
Okay.
kind of.
I think
Well-
I might know this.
Can you say it?
the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play, not for fighting.
Oh,
Wow.
That's good. It sounds
Oh.
like Sean Connery.
It does.
but I didn't think it was a Sean
Oh,
Connery
I
movie.
Think I
but-
might know. Is this from the 80s?
It is from the 80s.
I think I know.
I'm
Okay.
stumped. I'm stumped.
Now I'm stumped.
Is it Highlander?
No, it is not Highlander.
Okay.
And I was not doing Connery, but I'll do it again
Oh.
if you like.
Okay.
I think
You're
Weinhold
sure?
might
Are
get
you
it.
sure you were
No,
doing
because
Connery?
you have to. If you know the film, you know how clipped this person is.
I
Okay,
think I think I do have it.
Okay. Oh,
Say it one more time, though.
Say it one more time.
Not in the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play, not for fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna guess. Okay.
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 All right.
Dune.
Yes, it's Dune.
Dude.
Oh.
Patrick Stewart.
Yes, Patrick Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What's his character again? What he was doing?
Gurney Halleck.
Gurney Halleck.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gurney
All right. Cool.
Now, I cheated a little bit because I
you
just
saw-
recently saw the remake.
Yeah. Us
I was
too.
counting
Yeah.
on that. I was
Yeah, but that
wondering
didn't
if
still
it was
didn't
safe
register
to
for
do
me.
this, because if anybody had seen the recent one,
Yeah.
they don't. There's actually about 50-60% that kind of adheres to what Lynch was doing. Like he was
Yeah.
faithful to a lot of the scenes in the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
book.
I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
I don't
I
care
love
what
it.
anyone says. I think it's a good movie.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Well, I'm glad you got it. There you go. I don't know if you'd have gotten it without
Nice
the,
one.
Cool.
without the impression.
I'm on the
but,
board.
All right. That's right. Well, you were
Connor,
already on the
How
board.
dare you, Connor?
All right. How about this? They used to say if man could fly, he'd have wings. But he did fly. He discovered he had to. Do you wish that the first Apollo mission hadn't reached the moon? Or that we hadn't gone to Mars and to the nearest star? That's like saying you wish that you still operated with scalpels and sewed your patients up with catgut like your great-great-great-great-grandfather used to.
Oh,
I'm in command. I could order this,
Yeah,
but I'm not.
yeah.
Wow.
This is Kirk. This is Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
It is not
or
Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
it's Yes Giorgio with Lucina. The cat gut and the thing. Is it Capricorn 1?
No.
Oh
Shall
my
I give it to
God.
you again?
Yeah, but can I get a decade?
Yes, this is from 1968.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, wait.
Wow.
It is
Say it one-
probably one of the.
I think I might know, but say it one more time.
Let's do it one more time.
I'm actually going to do more of it
Yes,
because it's
please.
one of the greatest speeches ever. They used to say if man could fly, he'd have wings. But he did fly. He discovered he had to. Do you wish that the first Apollo mission hadn't reached the moon? Or that we hadn't gone to Mars and to the nearest star? That's like saying you wish that you still operated with scalpels and sewed your patients up with catgut like your great-great-great-great-grandfather used to. I'm in command. I could order this, but I'm not. Because blank blank is right in pointing out the enormous danger potential in any contact with life and intelligence as fantastically advanced as this. But I must point out that the possibilities and the potential for knowledge and advancement is equally great.
Wait.
Risk.
Wait.
Risk is our business. That's what the Starship is all about.
Okay.
That's why we're aboard her.
Can I just? I thought this was movies. Wasn't this supposed to be movies?
You know what? You're
No,
right.
no. I'm not trying. No, wait.
This isn't a movie.
You're right. It's not a
Wait,
movie.
This is an episode
It's
of Star
not a
Trek.
movie.
An episode
It
of
is.
Star Trek.
And you know
This is
what?
Kirk.
You're
It is
absolutely
Kirk.
right. You're
I was
absolutely
right
right.
that it was
I
Kirk.
messed up.
Wait.
I messed up.
But Larry, that was such a great
That was a very
delivery.
good
That
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that was a great delivery, and I
It was a
give you
great
pass on
delivery.
that.
Yes,
I
and
enjoyed
it is. It
Because
is.
you
Kirk.
did that very well, and it is a great speech.
So I have
what
another-
episode was it?
So I have
It's
another point.
it's
then.
from 1968. It's from Return to Tomorrow. It's the second season, written by John Kingbridge. That was his pen name. His real name was John T. Coogan. And people have they've said that this is one of the greatest speeches in classic Star Trek, because when he does the thing about risk is our business. That's what the Starship is all about. That's why we're aboard her. And the weird thing, Sean, and honestly, yes, I knew the topic. That speech is embedded in my brain,
really?
and I
Yeah.
totally forgot.
It's good.
You know, it's because it's like one of my favorite Star Trek speeches. So I apologize.
No,
Yes, it
that's,
is.
don't
that's the only thing
apologize.
that threw me. Is I'm going. This is.
I'm
Kirk.
angry.
I know this is Kirk.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm angry
Matt.
because I like to win.
I know. Well,
All right. So basically,
good,
I
though.
have.
should I give you a different one?
I have
you know?
another. I have one more point. Is what we're saying. Even though it was a TV thing, I still have one more point.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's all. That's all. I think we've all learned something, and we can move on. It's fine. I've got one.
That was your point.
Yeah, I was.
Is that
right.
your
It was
point,
Kirk.
or are you leading up to the point?
No, I'm just saying I was Kirk, and I was right in a way, even though it was a TV thing and it wasn't a movie thing, and so that's all that really matters, I think.
It's my mistake, and I
No, it's
apologize.
okay.
Are you doing two podcasts at once? Because
Me?
yeah,
No, I was saying it's okay that it's not a movie. That it's a TV
all
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Because
I'm
it is
gonna-
a great
I'm gonna-
speech.
Yeah,
But
It's
it
a
is a
great speech. Yes,
It is a great
Right.
speech.
and I love Star Trek, and I'm always ready to hear a Shatner speech.
Sure, of course.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Good.
All right.
And he's a better actor. You know, over
Oh,
the years,
God,
I've gone back and forth with, is he doing too much? Is he
He knows
parodying
exactly what
himself?
he's doing.
He knows exactly
all the time.
what he is doing.
Every
Yes.
performance he's ever done, whether young, old, whatever, whether
And-
he's going to actual space, whatever
Yes.
he's doing, the
And-
guy knows what he's doing.
And in
Yeah.
fairness,
He's 90 years old. He looks
but
great.
yes, but
Yeah.
He
but in
does.
fairness regarding his speech, or people like to make fun of, if you look at The Cage with Jeffrey Hunter and look at like William Shatner and just what he does, he makes the most out of every line,
Of
and he's
course.
much more entertaining
Choose
and
the
much more
scenery.
engaging. Yes.
Absolutely. But
So-
In a great
he's
way.
always fun to watch. Always.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can you imagine what that show would have been like had it been Jeffrey Hunter? It would have been fine, but
I
it
mean,
would not have been the
No.
He wouldn't
same
have had the long lasting.
chemistry. and-
Right,
No.
right.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's what goes back to the Nicholas Meyer thing, is that he wasn't really a fan. He didn't really know the show that well, but he
Yeah.
knew
Right.
that the core of it was those three characters,
Those guys,
and those three
right.
performances,
Absolutely.
and how one guy's mainly emotion, one guy's all logic, and then the guy that's in command listens to them both. And
Yeah.
right,
Right.
right. He's
And-
the perfect
and it was-
mediator.
those three were, I mean, they were. It was just incredible casting.
It's like the Jaws factor. The three guys, main
Yeah.
leads in Jaws. It's
Right.
the same kind of
Yeah.
dynamic chemistry
Yeah.
that just works.
totally.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you
Totally.
for indulging me on that one.
No,
All
that's
right,
a
James,
beautiful.
We're giving you
James,
that
it's-
one.
Thank you,
Yes.
James.
Yeah.
James,
There
it's
you
your
go.
turn. James.
Right, Matt? That's what. Yeah.
It's Sean's turn.
Oh, Sean, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay. This one's this is equally sci-fi and horror, but you might get it. Some of you guys. Okay. Here we go. You'll forgive me if I don't stay around to watch. I just can't cope with the freaky stuff.
Oh.
Still familiar.
This is 80s.
One more time, please.
You'll forgive me if I don't stay around to watch. I just can't cope with the freaky stuff.
Okay, do it as Shatner now.
I'll do it as Jeffrey Hunter.
That'd be something.
And this
I'll say this. This involves some body horror.
Okay. It's not From Beyond. It's not
No.
From Beyond. Okay.
No.
Because that's sci-fi, kind of horror, kind of Lovecraft. Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
Lovecrafty, but it's
It's not
Definitely.
Lovecrafty? Okay.
no. But it's definitely sci-fi horror. A director at the time, definitely known for his horror, body horror.
Can I get a decade?
I'll give it a year. It's 1983. I can give if I give it another line, and it'll give it away. But
Yeah, I don't know because it's this. Oh man, wow.
I don't know,
have
Sean.
it.
Sean,
I
I
don't
don't
got
know.
all right, here's
Is
one
it-
more line. Go ahead,
What's the other
James.
line? What's the other
Is
line?
it is it Videodrome?
Yes.
Oh,
Is it
James.
the guy who
The guy who ends up like imploding, like
Yeah,
he shows him
Yeah.
the instrument to wear, and he's like
Right.
he puts it on. James Woods wears it, and he just leaves. Like I'm not going to stick around for the freaky stuff.
Wow.
And then later he just like bubbles and like breaks open. It's like
Wow.
it's the
Hey.
weirdest effect.
Hey,
Love
guys,
that movie.
has anyone seen Sean? Have you seen it recently?
Fairly recently.
I watched. I saw it
it's
about 3 months
fantastic.
ago. Yeah.
Because
It's
I
fantastic.
remember when it came out.
It's
It's
great.
like
It's
videotape.
amazing. Yeah.
It's like
but
Yeah.
but that's what makes it cool, and it totally it's so foresight, into like
Yeah.
what
Oh.
I mean, amazing. Yeah, it's great.
He-
It's great.
He's so that movie. I think more than anything, he did sort of, and he did a lot of like
Yes.
prescient sort of things.
Yeah.
thrown
Oh,
over,
yeah.
But that movie, I hadn't seen it in years.
And the thing is, at the time, it didn't do well. It was like
No, yeah,
to me, that movie and The Brood are just top
Yeah.
notch.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Videodrome.
Yeah,
is a
that's
great
one
movie.
I've warmed up to over the years.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
That's awesome.
Nice
Nice
one,
one.
Sean.
Very
All right,
good.
James. Now it's your turn.
Wow, 18 years of nothing, and now twice in one day. What a place!
I think I know this
That
Oh.
sounds really familiar.
one. I think I know this.
You've
one.
all seen this.
A great movie.
Oh my
That's
God.
another film that I think gets better with each viewing.
Years of nothing, and now twice in one day.
God, that sounds so familiar.
One more time, please.
Wow, 18 years of nothing, and now twice in one day. What a place!
God, that
I know
sounds so
this. I totally
familiar.
know this.
What's the decade?
80s.
Is it like a kid, teenager saying this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, it's a kid. It's
Sort
a
of.
kid. It's a kid in an adult's body.
Come on, guys.
I don't know. I know it, but I don't know it.
Can
I'm
I give a
going
hint?
I'm going with 18 again with George Clooney.
Freaky Friday?
I need a hint, I think.
Played by a famous comedic actor.
Right.
What?
Rodney Dangerfield?
Whoa, 18 years of nothing. Not twice in one day. What a place. What a place.
Wow, this is the impressions episode.
It is.
To cast a thousand.
I should know this, but
I don't know. I'm not sure if I
don't even know
what
why I
it's-
know it, but I guess that scene really connected with me,
All
especially
right,
when I saw it as a child.
what is it?
Yeah. Okay, Matt.
Ready? Okay. Heavy metal.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, that's a great movie, man.
Oh,
Very
Love
good.
that movie.
Yeah.
John Candy.
Very good.
John
Yeah,
Candy.
That's
I know.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Candy. Richard
Yeah.
Corbin
Oh,
story.
and I love the
Yeah.
music in that. The soundtrack in that is great, too.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so
That's a
good.
great
all over
movie.
the place. It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
he's suddenly in this like story with these.
He's like this warrior guy. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah. And he has all these hot chicks suddenly.
Yeah, yeah.
I like when he's speaking in the world, he's got this real heroic voice.
Yes.
But
Right.
then in his mind, you hear John Candy.
That's great.
Right, right.
Good one.
Cool.
Very good. Very nice.
Okay, Matt.
Okay. I was in that ultimate moment of terror that is the beginning of life. It is nothing. Simple, hideous nothing. The final truth of all things is that there is no final truth. Truth is what's transitory. It's human life that is real.
It's not the Incredible Shrinking Man, is it?
It is not.
Oh, that's what I was,
Good-
that's what I was
that's a good
thinking of,
guess.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really what
yeah.
I was thinking of.
Do you want me to give it to you again?
Not
Yes,
really.
please.
Not really.
Yes, no, I do.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'd love to hear it again.
I'll give you a hint.
It was in that ultimate moment of terror.
No, that's a
It's Eddie Deason?
No, it's not.
Come on.
I'm
Give it
kidding.
to
Oh,
us
here we
again.
go.
Give it to us again.
I was in that ultimate moment of terror that is the beginning of life. It is nothing. Simple, hideous
Oh.
nothing.
Oh,
The
I know
final truth of all
I know.
things is that there is no final truth. Truth is what's transitory. It's human life that is real.
is it Altered States?
Yay!
Oh,
Yay.
Jason.
That's fine, because that's fine, Matt, because I had a different quote from that movie.
Oh, did you?
Very
Which
nice,
one was yours?
Mine was, memory is energy. It doesn't disappear. It's still in there. There's a physiological pathway to our earlier consciousness. There has to be.
That's great. I
you
had
go.
another one, which I was gonna lead with, but then I like this one better. But my other one was, I was utterly primal. I consisted of nothing more than the will to survive, to live through the night, to eat, to drink, sleep. When he
Right.
turns into the ape man,
Yep.
and he says, it was the most supremely satisfying time of my life.
Right. That's another great movie.
That's a-
man.
That movie.
Great
That movie
movie.
never lets up. Like
No,
his,
no,
Yeah.
it's
his motor mouth.
yeah. It's just, but it's like those crazy cerebral scientists, and just
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
And it's
Great. It's great
the
when you're on
perfect-
coke when you watch that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I think I saw it in the theater on acid.
on it. There you go.
Nice.
I rest my
Yeah.
case.
But it's like Ken Russell at his
Yeah.
finest.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
that's one of Ken Russell's most accessible films.
You're right. You're right. It is.
Yeah.
And
Though
that's
I do
saying something
love
about
me. I do
Ken
love me
Russell.
some Lair of the White Worm, though.
I love that one.
That's
I
a
love,
neat. I
Underrated.
like that one. That's neat.
I love
I've
the
got,
devil.
Amanda Donohue.
The Devils is still like holy
Freak.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Disturbing.
freak
and then
time.
Tommy. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well Tommy,
Yeah.
Tommy's fantastic. Yeah.
And the great Oliver Reed, like just God bless him.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
What a legend.
We're fans. We're fans.
Yes, we
Anyway,
are.
Right.
nice one, Matt. Nice one. Jason,
Thank
it's
you.
back
Very
in your
nice.
corner.
Is it my go? Okay, here we
It
go.
is, sir.
Okay, here we go. This is tough now because I'm torn between familiarity and obscurity, and I think I have one.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You ready?
I am, sir.
Sealed with a curse as sharp as a knife, doomed is your soul and damned is your life.
Wow.
One more time.
Sealed with a curse as sharp as a knife, doomed is your soul and damned is your life.
It sounds more horror, but it does sound familiar though.
Is that how it's said in the movie?
No.
Oh, well, can you say it like it is in the movie?
Oh, should I do it? You want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
We're not all like Rich Little here, by the way.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? How about we put an ounce of effort into it? Just an ounce.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready?
All right. Put on a cape. Stand on the chair. Do it.
Sealed with a curse as sharp as a knife. Doomed is your soul and the damned is your life.
Wow.
Oh.
What was that?
Oh, wait.
That was like 3 accents in one.
That sounds really familiar, though.
That was like one of those, those pens that you could
It was
get.
meant-
where
I think
like
I know it.
4 different colors.
I think I know it.
It was meant to not be too specific, because that might give it away.
I
Is this
see.
from the 80s?
It is from the 80s.
I know it. It's a movie that Matt does not like, and I love
Uh-oh.
it.
What a surprise! All
Oh, you know what? I think I then might know what it is.
right.
Because
Go
you
ahead.
do very good impersonation, Jason. That's how I
Thank
got
you,
it.
Sean. Thank you.
That's how I
Sean.
got it.
Thank you, Sean. Did you
Is
hear that,
it-
Matt? Did you
is
hear
Is
that,
it
Matt?
Is it Dr. Lizardo?
It is Dr. Lizardo from.
Yes.
Whoa.
From what?
Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
It gets across the eighth
my
dimension.
God.
Yes.
There you
No, I don't
go.
care for that one.
Yeah,
Well,
love
I
it.
guess we can move on then. Let's move on.
That was nice.
Matt doesn't like it.
That was
But
good.
it's no, it's a great,
Yeah.
it's a great
Laugh while you
choice, though.
can, monkey boy.
Laugh while you can, a monkey boy.
All right.
All right.
So good.
Nice. All right, Jason. I got a movie one for you.
All right, here we go.
It's a little long, but
This is from a Broadway play.
I got my
No,
headphones on.
now it could be made, but it is science
Okay.
fiction.
All right.
Here we go. Hold it. Is that it? Is that all you're going to ask me? Well, I got a couple thousand goddamn questions, I want to speak to someone in charge. I want to lodge a complaint. You have no right to make people crazy. You think I investigate every Walter Cronkite story out there? If this is just nerve gas, how come I know everything in such detail?
I got it.
I've never been here
Oh, it's so
before.
familiar.
I got it.
I know so
got
much.
it. I
What the
got
hell's
it.
going on around here? Who the hell are you people?
Ooh,
I got it.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
James, you
James.
go. But you want
James,
Jason,
you
Jason.
want it. No, you want it, James.
James, you want it more than I do, but I go ahead.
Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters.
Oh,
Yes. When I
yeah.
saw
You know,
this,
I got to see that movie.
when I
haven't
saw
watched it in a
this,
long time.
I remember seeing this as a kid, and there's a lot of great stuff in it. But that speech that he gave when he's so much, because he starts out by saying, "Who are you people?" And then
Yeah.
he goes into this monologue, and then he breaks it, and he just goes crazy,
Well,
and he
you
does
know
that. Who are?
Yeah, and you know
It's
what's funny is like I know like people remember that movie for all the Spielbergy awe and all that, but it's the conspiracy stuff I love in that movie. It's the
Yes.
it's the seeing the military trucks and what the fuck's going on and the bird
Yes.
cages, the dead bird. That shit is
Yes.
great and creepy. And
Yes.
that's like I gotta see that again.
Do not see the special edition.
No,
It's
no.
again,
That is
you know,
no good.
it's
No.
funny for listeners if you're what there's a special yes, and sometimes these filmmakers it's a successful film. It's like
That
oh
was
we'll
one of
add
the
some
first
extra
times
stuff.
they did something like that.
And
Yeah,
it-
and it's
and Matt's right.
unnecessary.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessary. It's
Yeah.
so not necessary.
No,
Just the
no.
film as it was originally is so great.
Do you know
And
what?
the
so
mystery
Richard
about it
Dreyfuss
that I
gives a
liked.
terrific performance.
I've said this before on different podcasts, but as much as I,
Wait a minute.
Spielberg.
Whoa. Different.
I'm just saying,
podcast?
I may or may not have stopped on other podcasts, but as much as
Or-
Spielberg has been such a part of our lives, and certain films and these signposts, there was an edge to what he did. If you look at Jaws, Close Encounters,
yes.
and Raiders of the Lost Ark, there is an edge to those films that
Agreed.
I don't think he rarely did again. After
He
Raiders,
kind of
there's a
lost.
darkness.
At least in the fantasy sci-fi stuff he did.
Yeah,
he
like
lost
even
that edge.
Poltergeist, however much his hands were on that versus Toby Hooper, whatever. There is this thread of dark humor and darkness that's in his stuff.
I do think it's a
and I
part of this
remember
being in the 70s too, though. I think it's just the
Yeah,
decade
oh, yeah.
itself
Absolutely.
is infused in it,
But I
The
remember
characters
the,
were more flawed too.
Yeah, and there was
Yeah.
just something about the there was something about the rawness of not too much punny stuff and not too many physical gags, but the gags were there, but they were sort of macabre. Some of the jokes that were sort of there was a darkness to them, which I think sort of went away. And I remember
right.
this documentary about Close Encounters that must have been mid 90s or late 90s, and Spielberg said, I could never make that film today. I would never do that film today, because at the end he leaves his family. I could never write that today.
right.
And it was so like really? Like that's not the point of he should be able to write a character.
He softened up a bit, I think.
And he claims that the legend is that he wanted Steve McQueen for the Dreyfus part.
Really?
He met with McQueen. McQueen met him at a bar, and Spielberg always said, like, I don't drink, I don't go to bars, but he met him at a bar, they shot pool, and McQueen kind of wanted to do it, but said, there's one problem, it's a great script, I think it's terrific, I'd love to do it. The problem is, I've never cried on camera. I've never cried in a film.
And it's true, I think.
And you would think that would be a lure.
Yeah, and enticing. Yeah.
And he said, I don't think I can pull it off. I don't know if I can pull it off.
Interesting.
And so but what a different film it would have been with McQueen at the helm.
Yeah.
Because he would have automatically been more heroic, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
But see, with Richard Dreyfuss, then you've got more of an everyman.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
True.
exactly.
You have someone you can relate to, even though his character can be quite prickly when he's losing his mind.
Yeah.
When he knows this stuff is real,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks he's crazy.
And Terry Garr. Terry Garr was
terrible.
phenomenal. Oh my God.
She's beautiful. She's lovely.
Why you would leave Terry Garr?
Well, it's not so much leaving
Exactly.
Terry Garr as it is he's got 3 kids, okay? You know.
You could have more on another planet.
Also, another little known fact about that, Truffaut was not French when he made that film.
Is that right? Really?
True story. It's absolutely true. He was not. He was faking. He couldn't speak French. He had to learn it for the film.
He was.
He did a good job.
I believe. Yeah, he's
really
come out.
good
He's revealed that he's trans country.
Now,
he is trans.
for listeners, that's not actually
But
true.
it's that's
Thank God, Larry.
I'm
Thank God,
pretty sure
Larry,
it
you're here
is.
to set it straight.
that much
'cause
more impressive.
Thank you.
That would cause
Wasn't
the
Joke
turmoil.
killer.
But
actually French at the time.
anyway, so I hoped you liked the impression.
That was a
No,
great
I worked
impression.
hard.
Very nice.
That was a great
I like
question.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very
So,
good.
Sean, your turn,
an
buddy.
MVP tonight, Larry.
Thank you.
All right, this is one, I don't know, it's a little obscure. Love this movie. I don't know how popular it is, but I love it. But here you go. When was the last time you remember doing something during the day?
Oh, I got it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh
Dark
my-
City.
Yes.
Oh,
Love that movie.
Great
Love
movie.
that movie.
That's
What's
a great
the,
movie.
Sean, what's the scene?
Underrated movie, 1998.
What's
It's
the
a great
scene?
movie. It's like it's I think Rufus Sewell. Is that the guy's name? The
Rufus
actor.
Sewell and Kiefer Sutherland.
But he's telling it. I think he's telling it to William Hurt. I think in the movie.
That's right. Yeah.
He's the detective, whatever. He's like, and I have a question for him. When was the last time you remember doing something during the day? Like, what do you mean? Like, not talking about far off memory. What did you do yesterday during the day? He's like, I can't remember because their city and their lives are reworked every night.
Can I just assume that
Fucking great movie.
Everyone here has seen the film at least once, right? Everybody here?
I have not seen it.
Oh, you've not seen it.
You gotta
Okay.
see it.
Well, I'm just
It's
gonna,
great.
then without
love that
giving
movie.
spoilers, all I'll say is that the first time I saw it, and then I didn't see it again for years, as you're watching it, you're just going, what the hell is going on?
Yes,
Like,
in the best
there's-
way.
There's
In the best
style and there's moodiness and there's strangeness. And then when it sort of veers off where it goes, you either have to go with it or you may roll your eyes. I mean,
Maybe
I don't-
I went with it.
No,
I mean,
you
yeah,
could.
it definitely
You
gets
could be
to
forgiven
crazy
for-
sci-fi-ish.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if you go with it, it is a very
great.
underrated film. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Very
Very
good.
original. Great
Yeah.
cast. Great
Yeah.
production design.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
sort of
God.
like
Yeah.
if Tim Burton were able to do science fiction in a thoughtful, intelligent way.
Yeah. Was
No,
it
it's
Alex?
really good.
Was it Alex? Was it Proyas? Who did it? Alex
Yes.
Proyas?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was very very good movie.
Yeah, very underrated. Nice call. Nice
Great one.
Nice one, Sean. Nice one.
Cool.
All right, James.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's how it always starts. Then later there's running and screaming.
The Lost World. It's the one. with
Bingo! Very good. Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's a good one.
That
That's a
was
good
good.
one.
I can't believe you got that.
yeah.
Great line because
And-
Goldblum's the shit, man. He's the shit.
He is.
He
It's
is.
another
Yeah.
Goldblum quote.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Wait, that's the second film?
That's The Lost World. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
right.
he's sort of the veteran coming along for the next
Right.
bit of
Right.
madness, and everyone's
Yeah.
look, it's a baby.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How it
That's
all
good.
starts. Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that.
Nice one, James. Nice
All
one.
right.
Nice
Matt?
one.
Okay. Don't tell me what I know. There's been enough nonsense talked about this thing dead for millions of years. I know the smell of death. Believe me, and how short a time it lasts.
Wow.
Okay, one more time because Bowie thinks he knows it. He gave a quick bark.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
One more
yeah.
time.
All right, here we go.
Don't tell me what I know. There's been enough nonsense talked about this thing. Dead for millions of years. I know the smell of death, believe me, and how short a time it lasts.
Reptilicus?
No.
Can I get a decade?
Yes, it is the 60s.
I think I know this.
Okay.
think
Now I
I
can
do.
give you another line if someone wants another line.
I would like
I
another
bet
line.
if Sean knows it, we'll still go to Sean. but
I
I'd
think
love-
Sean knows it.
I'd love another line. I'd love
another line.
because
Okay.
I love your impressions.
Well, this is going to be a different type of person in this community.
Okay.
They were alive, hopping like very fast, and hundreds, and I knew I was one.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is it Quatermass? Is it a Quatermass?
Oh my god. I would not have gotten that one.
Quatermass in the pit, right?
It's
Yeah.
a Quatermass in the pit.
Pit.
Yeah.
And that's Julian Glover as the military guy, right?
That
he's
is
like,
correct.
he's
Colonel
arguing with
Vreen.
Quatermass. Yeah,
Yeah.
Colonel Vreen, great. Love that movie.
Me
I
too.
would not have gotten the first one, Sean. That first line I would not have gotten. The hopping is what.
Yeah,
was what-
yeah.
Yeah.
was
The guy
good
he like envisions the
Yeah.
Martian massacre or whatever. Yeah.
You guys
Great
must
movie.
have seen because I know you're big Brian blah blah fans. You must have seen the
Brian blah blah fan.
who wrote the Quatermass stuff and did the Orwell.
You mean
adaptation.
Nigel Neal?
Nigel Neal.
Otherwise known as Brian Blah Blah.
Brian blah blah.
His middle name is Brian.
Again, that's his Tinder
When
name.
I used to hang with him, he said, "Call me Brian." Everyone that I know calls me Brian, so I
Yeah.
started calling him Brian. And so he was no longer Nigel Neal to me, but I was talking about the same person.
You're getting him mixed up with Brian Blessed, I think.
Exactly.
Brian Blessed.
Have you seen the original TV ones? The
Yes, I
original-
have.
I have not.
It's
I would love
also
to see
very
them.
good.
Oh
I would
my!
love to see them.
But it's like when you think of the how many people, because what didn't they do the first episode and it scared the socks off of the nation, and then they repeated it,
Mm.
which was unheard of at the time, right? Is that
Wow.
right,
Yes, that's
Matt?
right. Isn't
Yeah.
it kind of funny though that a country that went through World War II and were bombed, and that Daleks and Quatermass they're hiding behind
Yeah.
the couch?
Well, because they're
Right.
clearly worried about it happening again, and if you only had
Oh,
two
that's true.
channels,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
flipped
yeah.
Got a
over-
point there.
If you flipped over at the wrong time and didn't know it was a show, you might think there was an invasion.
Right,
You
right.
know? Here
But
we go again.
What I love about that series is that all the TV ones, I think the Quatermass Experiment is one that doesn't have all the episodes. Like
Oh, really?
it's one of
The very
there's,
first
there's a
one.
couple lost episodes
Yeah,
in there.
absolutely. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Quatermass 2, I believe, is complete, and then
Yep.
Quatermass and the Pit. And
Yeah.
they're wonderful. But the film series, I love every one of them. And even
Yeah, they're
though
great.
Brian Donlevy isn't your quintessential Quatermass,
But the films are great, though.
the films
Yeah,
are
the
great,
films
and
are
I do
great.
enjoy him in the role.
He's just a different persona,
It's
but
a
he's
different-
so hard edged and like he's going to do whatever it fucking takes.
Yeah.
It's science all the way, and that's what I love that.
Did you
Yeah,
ever
and it
see
adds a
the-
roughness to
Yes,
the
yeah.
role. But
Did you ever see the,
yeah.
the 70s one, the late 70s TV one with John Knowles?
I'm not
No.
crazy about that one.
I it's hard to get through.
See,
But-
That's scary.
I'm surprised. Like today, like again, I think I said it before, but that to me, if you did a limited series Quatermass show like for Netflix or something, that would be, if it done right with the right casting. Quatermass is such a great character. You could do a regular TV series now.
I would
yeah.
love to see that.
That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
so cool. Yeah.
Did you ever see one he did called the Stone Tapes
Yes, I love that.
from the 70s? Is it
It's
late
not
70s?
Quater. It's like Quatermass, but it's
Yeah.
Nigel Neal. I think. Yeah, it's creepy.
And,
It's like
he wrote the first Sex Olympics, which if you can find it, it's a real. It's,
seriously.
No. I think it's. I want to say that's Nigel Neal. He was
Wow.
post Quatermass, and it was a one-off on UK television. Brian Cox is in it, very young Brian Cox,
Wow.
and he sees a future where art and emotion has sort of been like everyone's kind of infantile. And the thing that they watch, the thing that everybody watches in the future is people, getting all sexed up on TV and stuff. This is 1968, 67,
Wow.
68. And then somebody at the network comes up with an idea to take a man and woman and some kids, whatever, put them off on an island and put cameras everywhere to watch their progress. And we
Wow.
saw reality television
Wow.
in
That's
the
cool.
late 60s. It's an
Wow.
incredible
Nigel
television
Neal, he also did the original screenplay for Halloween 3.
That's right.
That's right.
That is right. Yes.
That's right. Very,
That
I
is very cool.
totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Very cool.
He's a legend.
I love him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Nice. This is
Go.
this one. Let's see who gets. Okay, ready? Here we go. The world is built in a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you've bought a war or a slaughter.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Wow.
That sounds really familiar.
Give it to you again.
Please.
The world is built in a wall that separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you've bought a war or a slaughter.
Boy, it sounds so familiar.
Hmm.
Is that how it's said in the film?
No, it's like this. The world is built in a wall that No, I'm kidding. It's not like that. No,
Oh.
it's not. It's, you know what? It is said like that, but I won't bother trying to do an impression. But that is the pace that it's said at. Yes.
Is this 70s?
Nope.
Is it a musical?
Nope. But it should have been.
Okay.
No, it's not a musical. No.
Wow.
This could be a wild card. There's no wrong answer.
It does sound familiar. But,
No,
I think there
there's a
is.
wrong answer.
I don't know.
I think if it's not the film, isn't that the wrong answer?
It,
Well,
sound-
technically,
it
yeah.
sounds familiar, but I just can't place it. So I'm stumped
Me
here.
too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
stumped.
I'm stumped too.
It's Blade Runner 2049.
Oh. And I love that movie.
Me
It's
too.
Robin Wright. It's Robin Wright saying to Kay, "The world is built in a wall. Either side figures out that's not the case. Shit's gonna go down. Like
Right.
figure it
James hates that movie.
This is good.
I do not.
Really?
James,
I
when was the
couldn't-
last
couldn't
time
get
you
into
saw? When was the last time you saw it?
I saw it when it was in a theater, first release, and I do need to revisit it just to convince myself again that I didn't like it. But I will revisit it.
Did you walk out?
I did not walk out. I was.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it's
I've talked about.
it's no Avatar, but I mean, come on.
Oh.
Okay, Sean. If you're gonna say
shit.
if I had
we
Avatar to
go.
watch or Blade Runner 2049, I'd go with the Blade Runner one.
Thank you, sir. I accept that. That's good.
James, it's one of those things where maybe
I
the
would
second
actually
time.
agree. I would go with Blade Runner over Avatar too.
Well, the
but-
second time, whether I picked up something a little more, but I either understood it better or it just got better with its second viewing.
Like the original Blade Runner, that's a movie that each time I revisit, I like it more and find more things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's
agree.
that, it's that
In
rich
fact,
to me.
I was obsessed with it when it came out, and then hadn't seen it in a long time. And then after Dune, I decided to watch it again. And I would describe both films the same way. That's hard to think about any other film this way. Maybe Raiders even, where like there is not a wasted moment of screen time. Every single moment leads to the next moment.
I'd
Like
say that
it's all this. There's no fat. It's just kind of it. Every line of
I love
dialogue and every little bit.
I'd say that the
leads to
director's
something
other
else.
film, the other film he did also, Arrival, is like that too.
Yeah,
Oh, that
it
one
is,
too?
totally.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a
great.
great filmmaker. He's
I
really
Brilliant.
cannot share you. I also saw Dune. Not a fan.
Okay.
Wait, the new one?
The new one. There's
I will-
something about
I
his
will admit,
style.
I-
Did you watch Arrival?
I thought
I will
Dune
admit
was
the
did.
great.
casting of the new one.
You didn't like it?
The main guy in the new Dune, I'm not crazy about, but the movie itself, the world. So now with the technology and the world he creates in this new Dune really immerses you.
The only thing I didn't like was Jason Momoa.
I actually
I
liked him
didn't-
more
I mean,
than
I didn't
anything
mind-
else.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really? Well, he hasn't been in it that much yet, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to the next one though. I am.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right, he's next.
Okay, here it goes. I've been afraid of a lot of times in my life, but I didn't know the real meaning of fear until I kissed Becky.
Kissed Becky.
I'll read it again. I've been afraid a lot of times in my life, but I didn't know the real meaning of fear until I kissed Becky.
Can
Classic.
I get a decade?
Yes, 50s.
50s.
Yes.
Kiss Becky.
Monologue.
It's not Tom Sawyer.
It is not.
Good guess.
It is not.
Is it Fly By Night?
She's no good for him.
Oh, I thought we were doing
No.
Rush songs. Sorry, it's not Fly
Do you
By
want
Night.
me to give you the director or the date, the year?
Yeah.
From
What was the
19
box office?
Who
It's
did
from
wardrobe?
1956.
Oh my
Sci-fi,
goodness.
I've been afraid of-
1956.
I've been afraid a lot of times in my life, but I didn't know the real meaning of fear until I kissed Becky.
And it's like a monologue, kind of like a voiceover.
Yes,
It's not Kiss Me Deadly, is it?
it is not.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is
I
it
think I might have this.
go, Matt?
I'm not sure. I could be way out of line here. I Married a Monster from Outer Space?
Oh, that's a good guess. No,
That's a good guess.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
okay.
good
all
guess.
right.
No. You guys,
56.
I can't believe I've stumped you guys. Figured you guys would get this one.
Well, it's not the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's not the
It
original.
is from 1956, the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, yeah.
No, it
Kevin
makes
McCarthy,
sense.
Dr. Miles.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
when
That's
and
good.
the
That's
funny
good.
thing is, when I saw this the first time, when I first saw it as a kid, at first it made me giggle,
Mm.
and then when I kissed Becky, and I went, hey, and then I thought about it, and then I got, oh, that's creepy, that's
Right, right.
scary.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and that has stayed with me my whole life. But yeah, it's a great scene when
yeah.
he's in the cave and she's so tired. He goes out to get some water, comes back,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
I can't
she
go.
has
And
that
he,
look
and
on
he
her
kisses
face.
her,
Yeah.
and this camera pulls back, and he looks at, and she just kind of opens her eyes, and
Yeah.
it's so
Okay.
scary.
It
But
still
two
works.
things-
It's still great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
things. A, that's another point for me, I think, getting that right.
Yes.
Yes.
yes. Give it to you.
And B, is that your preferred Body Snatchers? Like it's been remade like 3 times now. Is that do you prefer the original as your
No.
favorite?
Apples and oranges.
There-
Yeah,
I-
I
You
discount
think so?
all the other ones. I think the 50s one and the 70s one kind
Yeah.
of equally. I kind of equally like both.
Yes, me
And
too.
all the other ones, forget them. All the other
Okay.
ones, forget them.
Yep.
Okay. Would you say that 78 is one of the best remakes
Absolutely.
For sure.
ever made?
One of my
in
favorite
general?
science fiction movies.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only a great one of the best sci-fi movies of the 70s. I think.
Yeah. And
And
holds
about-
up.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken,
Really?
was written by W.D. Richter, who directed Buckaroo Banzai? Was that
I
right?
Yes.
think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that
yes.
right? Wow.
So there you go. I'm bringing it all back around to me and my thing.
Nice.
It's all about you.
Well, thank you guys. I
Good
hope you like that.
Very nice. Love that.
impression.
Great.
All right, Sean, your turn.
Okay, this one maybe you guys will get. This is kind of an exchange between two. Okay, so here's the
Okay.
first line. In time, you will come to regard me not only with respect and awe, but with love. And the response is never.
Fuck, I know this.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I know this.
I can't really do the voice. Well, I'll try. It's like, in time, you will come to regard me not only with respect and awe, but with love. Never.
Oh, I think I know this.
I think I
Okay.
I think I know this.
Another
Okay.
If you're
favorite
reading,
movie.
I believe gave it away. If
But
I'm
it was
right.
a great
Yeah.
reading.
It's a great reading. Yeah.
Okay.
Jason, any thoughts?
Can I get a decade?
1970.
I think I
Wow.
know.
Great movie.
Just
Yep.
give it to me one more time.
Okay. In time, you will come to regard me not only with respect and awe, but with love. Never.
Demon Seed.
Close.
Close.
Very, very close.
Very close.
This is kind of familiar, but I may be wrong. But what is it?
Matt?
Colossus, the Forbin Project.
There you go.
Holy shit!
Such a
Colossus.
great
Someone at
film.
the very end of the movie, Colossus is saying this to Professor
Holy
Forbin, who
shit.
created him. He's like, he finally gives up. He's like, he's taking over the fucking world. Nothing
Yeah.
to do about it. It's
Is
like,
that the
Nothing.
guy?
You-
Is the lead?
you
Not Dak Rambo. What's the guy's
Eric
name?
Braeden.
Eric Braeden.
Yeah,
Braeden.
Eric Braeden.
Fantastic actor.
Eric Braeden.
He went on to do The Young and the Restless after that.
Yeah.
I think
And he was the
died.
werewolf in the Kolchak episode.
That's right. He was good-looking guy.
But again,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
listeners, Sean's
he
mentioned
did
this.
soap opera like forever. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's still
but-
around.
Yeah, he is. But it's
Wow.
like if you haven't seen Colossus, the Forbin
Chilling.
Project, it's
Chilling
so
movie.
great.
Yep.
Really good.
Was that a Roddenberry thing, or was it something else I'm thinking of? It's a Roddenberry thing it's got a
Yeah.
big name.
No,
in it.
you're,
That
I
was a
think you're-
different thing.
You're thinking,
You're thinking
of
of
the
the-
Questor tapes.
The Questor
Questor
tapes,
tapes.
yeah.
That's what I'm
which is
thinking
a
of, the
TV
Questor
movie
tapes.
pilot. Right.
That's
It's also
right.
pretty good.
But
That's right.
nice one, Sean. Nice one.
Very nice.
All right,
Yes.
James.
There's nothing you can do. If he's after you, he'll get you. You haven't got a chance.
Oh,
I know this. I know this.
Yeah, it's practically a throwaway.
It's
Wait,
great,
wait,
though.
wait,
It's
wait,
great.
wait, wait. One more time.
Excellent
one more time.
quote.
One more time.
There's nothing you can do. If he's after you, he'll get you. You haven't got a chance.
I think I know what it is, but
You've seen it. You've seen it.
You've seen it.
I feel like
This
it's
is 70s, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
You know it. You love it.
You can't live without it.
You live
Can't
it.
live without it. Yeah.
you can do.
Learn it, love it, live it.
70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it Westworld?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Give one.
Wow.
Now that actor, what is his name again? One of you
Oh my
guys know
God.
this, right?
The technician?
Yeah, he's in a lot of comedies. He's in the Time
Yes.
Travelers.
Is it Oppenheimer? Wait.
Alan Oppenheimer?
No, it was Steve Franken. Alan Oppenheimer was the chief supervisor of Delos.
Or wait.
Yeah,
Alan
he-
Oppenheimer was the
Oh.
voice of Ming the Merciless in the Filmation Flash Gordon animated series.
Really?
Huh?
He
Yeah.
was one of the Rudies on $6 Million Man. Alan
Oh,
Oppenheimer.
right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Very familiar face. Like you've seen him in a million
Yeah,
things.
he's
Yeah.
in, he's in all kinds
The
of.
kids know him as Skeletor. 'Cause he was the
I love
voice of
him though.
Skeletor, but he'll always
Nice.
be Ming the Merciless to me. Alan.
Wow.
Wow.
I love the Filmation Flash Gordon.
And also the
Love
best lay I've ever had, Alan Oppenheimer. Those are the
Well-
two things I'll remember him for.
Well,
Nice.
that's
He's
it.
Sorry.
he's a gentle lover.
He is a gentle lover.
Yeah.
But if
Hey,
you
what do you
ask him
say
for the
we
Ming
move
voice-
along here?
Okay, I'm moving along. Sorry.
Now,
Hey, so,
now you've got
Matt.
Alan Oppenheimer in my mind, and I don't know what to do with it except find him, dead
I'm
or
sure you
alive.
I'm sure you got a great quote for us.
Ooh,
There we go.
Phil Matt.
Help me. Help me. There he is. He's the one who pushed the button. He did this to you. He did this to you. He did this to you.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone who pushed the button.
Wow.
This is a terrific movie. And even though parts of it may look dated, if there's a young listener here, find this movie and watch it when we do the big reveal.
What's
Okay.
the decade?
I need the decade, and I need another version.
The 80s.
Okay. Can we get
And
another
I can give you another, I could give you another quote, but it might give it away. But I will give you the first one again.
Let's get the first one again, please.
Please.
Help me. Help me. There he is. He's the one who pushed the button. He did this to you. He did this to you. He did this to you.
God, it sounds so familiar.
Yeah, it's
Now, if
familiar,
you're
but-
ready for the second one,
Okay, let's do the second one.
but
Yeah.
it may give it away. Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In this world, you're nothing, Alex. And me, I'm God.
Is it Clockwork Orange?
It is not. In this world,
'Cause that's
you're
second
nothing,
line.
Alex.
Yeah, yeah.
And me, I'm God.
Is this 80s?
It is 80s.
Oh, I
I
thought you said
think-
70s. I thought you said 70s.
No, I said 80s.
Oh,
Is
you
it
said 80s.
1980?
It is not 1980.
Mm.
And I think this is a movie all of you like.
Wow.
So
Even with the
so familiar.
second, even with
I,
the
will- I
second
will.
line.
I will give you.
Is it part of a franchise?
It is not.
Shit, I am genuinely stumped.
Stumped.
Yeah, me too.
It has a connection with the movie The Warriors.
James Remar?
No,
Shoot.
Wait, it's not class of 1984.
it is not. I will give it to you when you're ready.
Oh man. He did this to you, and Alex, it's not class of 1984.
No. Are you
I-
stumped?
I keep
no.
veering, my brain keeps veering into horror, but it's not. But it's I
There
know
are
it's
horror
sci-fi.
elements absolutely in this.
You got me.
All right, here we
I
go.
don't know.
Okay, go.
The movie is Dreamscape.
Oh,
Oh, no, I love that movie.
Of course you do.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
I
It's
do
very
like that
inventive.
movie.
Very inventive idea.
Very
Snake Man.
inventive. Got some fun
Yeah.
stop motion animation.
Yes, yeah.
some great effects.
David.
And then it's got David
what's
Patrick Kelly
Patrick Kelly.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
as Tommy Ray Glattman.
Yes.
And Max von Sydow.
And
That's
yes,
right,
that's
yeah.
correct.
That's right.
Kate Capshaw.
Kate Capshaw, yeah.
Right. Whatever happened here?
He's just rolling around in money somewhere.
Yeah, she's still married to Spielberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Wow.
like some 20 kids or something.
When I
like
think
that.
of
Yeah.
Dreamscape, it always makes me think of that sort of weird time where things became PG-13.
Yes,
And
because
I'm looking
there's a rather risque love scene on the
Yes.
train in that movie.
And both Johnny Dangerously and Dreamscape, I went with a parent or both or one or whatever.
Right.
And there are moments in Dreamscape that are kind of risque, and they use the word boner. I think.
No, I remember also. I very
on.
very distinctly remember in Dreamscape when what's the name guy's
Dennis
character?
Dennis
Dennis
Quaid.
Quaid is talking
Dennis
about
Quaid.
the other guy, and he says he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
And
You're
it's like, whoa, he just said fucking. I'm like, what? Like, yeah.
Hi.
Because I
This
think also
movie should be banned.
because it's PG-13 because he wasn't saying the word fuck as in the act. He was just saying like he was.
Right.
That's why they could get
See,
away with
That's
it.
how they
Right.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's what I always think of it. I've only seen it a couple of times, maybe.
That's good. It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
This ratings code is fucking stupid. you can do that. You can make
Dreamscape.
that-
Wow, I never would have
That's
gotten
good,
that.
man. That's a good one.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
All right. Good one. Good
Who's
one.
up?
All right, Jason, it's back
Is
to
it
you.
me? Back to me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Computers are dumb. They only know what you tell them. I must not know enough about the flesh myself. I'm going to have to learn.
Oh, I think I know.
I think I know.
I think I know this. Yep.
Is
You
it
want it- you want
is
it
it
again?
from the 80s version Jeff Goldblum The Fly?
Yes. Very nice.
Fly.
I was going to go with something Cronenberg, but like the flesh, because somebody did, who just did Videodrome?
That was Sean.
right.
Sean.
Yeah. And he's always going on about the flesh.
Yeah,
Flesh,
oh, I
the
know.
new Flesh.
That movie,
You know,
movie we just watched recently, that holds up so well. And
Fly?
Yep.
the love
Oh.
story in that movie is so well done. Their relationship, him and Gina Davis, done so well.
The two
Yeah.
of them are, that may be the best things they ever did, the best two performances. He is
Yes.
so good.
Yes.
extraordinary
good.
in that movie. And nobody, no awards, no nominations.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a
Well,
fantastic
we know
movie.
why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They are-
it's
They
it's
are
such a,
outstanding in that movie.
Yes.
you know, Jason, you were mentioning, Invasion of the Body Snatchers and the second as a great, remake. I would say, look, I love classic Fly, but I love
Yeah.
this version of the Fly too, and it's
Yeah.
so
Perfect
great.
updating.
Yeah.
Perfect updating.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't seen the original in a while. And
Yeah.
I watched it like, I don't know, a year ago, 6-8 months ago or something. And I forgot how good it was. That
Yeah.
first Fly.
Think
Oh,
about
yeah.
that movie back in the 50s too, like that. Yeah. That
It's
was
trippy
also really good.
and it's got a weird setup and you
Yes,
go backwards and
A
then
nice original monster.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But the 86 one is heartbreaking. I mean, it really
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Oh.
It really is.
It's
Yeah.
hard to watch the end. It's hard
I
to
know.
It really
I know.
is.
You
Yeah.
picked a
Yeah.
good quote too,
It
because
really
it wasn't
punches
too
you.
on the nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I
Good
tried.
Nice one. Okay. Here we go.
Here
This
we go.
quote, it's an odd quote from this film, but I remember it distinctly because of what's said in it. Okay. See if you guys can figure out the movie.
Okay.
And I'll try and do my best impersonation of the character who's delivering this
Do
line.
it.
All right,
Do
good.
it.
I can't wait.
Embarrassing to misplace things. The whole of the 13th century misplaced the computers, several conventional computers. We can't find them. We're always moving things around, getting organized. My assistants and I. This is Zero's fault. Zero. He's the world's file cabinet. Yes, pity. Poor old 13th century.
Oh,
Wow.
really familiar.
This reminds me of something from either an animated thing or something
not.
from the 70s.
70s.
Or 70s? Okay.
70s.
70s. I'll say it again. Embarrassing to misplace things. The whole of the 13th century misplaced computers, several conventional computers. We can't find them. We're always moving things around, getting organized. My assistants and I. This is Zero's fault. Zero. He's the world's file cabinet. Yeah. Pity. Poor old 13th century. Powerful scene. The thing that kills me is, so this computer who's in charge of all knowledge has just lost everything on the 13th century. So does this ring a bell to anyone?
Kind of, but 70s is throwing me because I
Yeah.
want to. It's
I'll
almost
give you
like
the
I keep
date.
thinking of Ralph Richardson in Time Bandits talking about things that don't.
I
think I know.
Okay,
Go.
go, Sean.
Is it Rollerball?
It is
Yeah.
Richardson.
Yeah, it's Ralph Richardson.
Yeah.
And,
With the bubbling,
Richardson.
like a liquid
Yes.
computer thing.
yes,
Yeah.
and for listeners, if you're not familiar with the
That's
film,
why I
what's
got
cool
mixed up.
this sports champion guy of rollerball, he wants to find out what's with corporate decisions. How do
Right.
So he goes to the one place where all the knowledge is kept. And he meets the librarian, the guy it's this
Like
one guy who
doting
takes care of
kinda
this,
guy.
this massive computer that's in charge of all knowledge. And everything on 13th century is lost. It's gone.
Right.
They have nothing.
Larry, that's funny because I'll just give you this as a bonus. I had a quote too from that movie, and it was just Jonathan. Because James Caan was Jonathan E, and they were all chanting him.
But I wonder.
That would have given it away. I feel.
And
Most of us. At least.
And I thought it was cool because the film it's a violent sport, and I didn't want to do. There are other lines, but this was such a poetic. This is such a meaningful moment to me in the film about how. And you think about it in our day and age when if all knowledge is held onto by one thing or one computer and how you could just lose it. What happens if they lose all the information about the 1980s? Oh my God, we're screwed, So anyway,
good, very good.
And I love how Jason. I guess my impression of Sir Ralph Richardson was pretty good.
Yeah, you got Ralph Richardson part.
That, and also how my wires sort of getting crossed because it's like it sounds like something Richardson would say, but I'm thinking of Time Bandits and not him.
Or Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
I loved your impression.
Very good impression.
But there was a little Jonathan Harris in there.
Yeah, Dr.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, who
Jason
doesn't slip into Jonathan Harris?
Yeah,
Jason
come on.
Which is not a bad thing.
No.
Also, trivia: James Caan for a while in the 70s lived at the Playboy Mansion.
Of course he did.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, if you were asked, why wouldn't you just? Yeah, I'll live here. Why not?
By the way, great, not sci-fi or horror, but man, you know what a great 70s James Caan movie is? Thief.
Oh yeah, no, that's
That fucking movie rocks, man.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
a great movie.
It was
It's actually
1981.
81.
Was it? Oh yeah, okay, 81.
Michael Mann.
Mann,
That's a great
Tangerine
movie,
Dream score, fantastic.
Yeah.
I maintain that Don Johnson did his shooting stance. That the way he sort of the face leans up
Based on Cons.
Based on Cons.
He might be right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
That's minutia no one asked for, but
We did.
We
Our
appreciate
listeners
it.
did.
Yes.
I'm bringing it to thesis.
All right.
Yeah. You answered a psychic question.
Yeah, someone out there is thinking it. Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun.
Very
Sean,
nice,
how about you?
very
Do you want
nice.
to give us one?
All right, here's one. I don't know if you guys get this, maybe. This is an exchange between two people. What are those funny things sticking out of your head? Those are our antennae. Are you a television set?
Ooh.
It's not Explorers.
No, this is 60s.
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 Wait. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
Yes.
Oh.
Wow. Way to
Wow.
go, James. That's when the
Nice.
Martians come down. There's a little boy and a girl, and they come up to them. They're going to kidnap them, take them to Mars to meet Pia Zadora.
You just
That's
made
right.
somebody smile out there. Listen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That was so good. That was a swish.
That was a slam dunk.
That was
yeah,
nice.
man.
That
James,
was really
congratulations.
nice. Good
Slam
job,
dunk.
James.
Yeah.
And
All right.
James, it's your turn.
James, you're up.
Don't empty my mind. Please, I beg you. My mind is all I have. I've spent my whole life trying to fill it.
Jason
Flash
will get this
Gordon.
one, of course.
Dr. Zarkov and Flash Gordon.
There you
You know what's funny is I almost put the quote, even the Beatles, like he's saying that, lyrics of the Beatles, like they couldn't take my mind. I was going to maybe go with that quote, but I thought everyone's going to expect me to do Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
so.
Well, my other favorite Zarkov quote in that is simply, "For God's sake, strap yourselves down."
One of my
Taking off
favorite
the ship.
one of my favorite Flash Gordon lines has to be, "No, not the boar worms." I love that one.
Right.
Hey, by the way, my stepfather-in-law, I guess that would be my wife's stepfather would be my stepfather-in-law, correct?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say so.
Okay.
I'll buy it.
All right. So we were visiting him not too long ago, and he was getting rid of stuff. And he gave me the original one sheet to Flash Gordon
Oh my God.
and the original one sheet to Flesh Gordon.
Wow.
Yes.
You've got
Nice.
the Amsel one sheet for Flash Gordon. The original one sheet.
The
Is
one
it
that
in
has
good
Ming on
condition?
it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Richard
That's Amsel.
Richard Amsel did that. It's one of the best.
Yes,
it's
yes,
one of
that's right.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
He
Yeah.
did he did that, and then he did Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders,
right after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's one of the best movie posters of all time.
Hey, and
It
then
is.
get this.
When do I pick it up, by the way?
Sandwiched hidden that I didn't realize was there.
Put
An
a bag of
8x10, an 8x10 of Eddie
a bag
Deason.
of cocaine from 1982 in the
Yeah.
frame.
A nude shot that had been buried for years. It was a Playgirl shoot that went horribly wrong,
Oh,
but it went right for me.
Wait, is really?
The
Is this
Cronkite
what you
issue.
found?
No. So
The
this is
81
what
Cronkite issue that went nowhere.
this is what was in there. So I pulled the posters out, and what is sandwiched in there? A video poster from a video store of The Stuff.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
How did he? Why?
That's
or how
so
did he have
odd,
these?
Matt.
Why does he have these three posters?
He goes to these estate sales and
Oh,
gets stuff
wow.
on eBay, and he buys these lots.
Nice.
And Carrie told me that he had these posters for years. She remembers them from way back.
wow.
So yeah, he didn't want them anymore, and so cha-ching.
Lucky
Nice.
you.
Nice, man.
Lucky
yeah,
you.
Larry
I-
Cohen. The Stuff is a Cohen picture, right? Larry
Yeah,
Cohen.
I love that movie.
One of his? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Well, James,
Somebody
that was a
made this
good one.
stuff. Didn't somebody just recently make like?
Oh, I don't know,
little-
but I do have an actual stuffed quartz carb container
Yeah.
from a prop from the movie because
Oh,
Larry
my
Cohen,
God.
he was at a Monster Palooza convention. He had them for sale.
Oh, that's
I have
what
it
I'm
up in
thinking
my
of.
room.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Anyway,
All right,
so
you
Matt,
win.
Who's up? Who's up?
Matt, I
Matt.
think Matt.
yeah.
Matt,
Okay.
you're up.
So this one is going to be maybe a little obscure, but once again, if you like these types of movies and you dig as deep as we do, this is kind of a classic.
Okay.
Okay.
A captain should not be afraid, and I confess now to whoever may hear this that today, now, I am experiencing fear. I must not let my crew know this. I must keep them busy. I must not let them know that the situation appears more hopeless with each passing day.
God, that's so familiar.
Yeah, this is.
Wow.
I know it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
I love this
Go,
movie.
Sean. Go,
No, well,
Sean.
no.
Should I? I have
well,
another. I have another.
Let's
quote
do
I
the,
can
let's
give
do
you.
another quote, and then give me. I'd love a decade as well, if you could.
Okay. I will give you the decade is the 60s.
Okay.
So here's the second quote.
Yes, I was right. It is a puny civilization. Their buildings are still made of stone and iron. And this is somebody else talking. How will they accept us? I hope well for them.
Nice, John. No,
Oh man, I don't.
that's
think
a great impression.
I don't think I don't think I know what this is, and I will freely admit that when I hear the answer. But I don't know if I know what this is.
Love this movie.
Okay, the movie is Sean.
Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires.
Oh.
Sullivan as the captain of the ship.
Pulling
Yeah.
out the Bava. When
Yeah.
in doubt, go with Bava.
Oh,
That's a perfect sci-fi horror hybrid.
It
I think I've
really
only
is.
seen it once. It's very. It's,
Oh,
I've
so
dug
great.
it, but
Now-
Get the Blu-ray.
Get
It's
the
gorgeous.
Blu-ray.
Okay.
You have to get the Blu-ray because when you watch the Blu-ray, you see how creative Mario Bava was.
On like
Yeah.
$10 of a
On
budget.
$10.
I mean,
what
literally.
he achieves with
The atmosphere he creates.
with forced perspective and
Color
lighting,
lighting. So great.
and really he does a lot with very little. And I think it's a great movie. And some have said that it is one of the inspirations for Alien.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a
Heard that.
particular scene
Yes.
where you'll really go, "Hey, that's Alien."
Yep.
Mhm. Or
Nice.
you know, the Doctor Who story, The Seeds of Doom, right? Wasn't that the Tom Baker one? That was a big alien. And Ark in Space too, right? Weren't those both like kind of alien influenced? Do you think? Ark in
Yeah,
Space has
maybe.
got a,
Was that
a
before? That was before
hibernating
Alien, right?
crew, and yeah, that was 74, 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also the 50s film It, the Terror from Beyond Space,
Oh,
which
yes.
was like
Yeah.
a monster on a ship methodically going after
Correct.
each person
Yes.
very much
Yeah.
too.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
Seeds
that's
of
a great
Doom
movie.
is feels more to me like
More
The
thingy?
Thing.
Thingy,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you guys, I could go on and on
Yeah,
with all
we
of
could.
these.
Do-
I
do
mean,
a lightning
these
round.
amazing,
We could.
amazing quotes. It's funny because some that have been brought up to, it's like I knew, it's like I had on the tip
Yeah,
of my
this is
tongue. I
good.
knew, but it's
We all
this
stumped
was
each
good.
other really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But what do you say we do a little lightning round?
We should.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
It's like
Yeah.
2 or 3
Great
real quick.
idea.
Two or
Let's do it.
three?
2 or 3, whatever you got, just
All
hit
right,
us.
Jason, why don't you give us a couple? Jason,
Okay.
why don't you start?
So I'll do one, and then you guys decide if you know it, and then go on to the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah, just
Okay.
whip them out.
What you had to do, what you always do. Turn death into a fighting chance to live.
I think I know.
I think
Is
I
it-
know. Is this
It's one of the Star Trek films, right?
yeah. Is it Search for Spock?
Is that a question or is that an answer?
It might be Khan, actually.
You want me to give it to you again?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think it is Khan, right?
What you had
Let
to
me-
do, what you always do. Turn death into a fighting chance to live.
Is that how it's said in the film?
Pretty much.
It's McCoy.
It's McCoy, and
Yes.
I'm confused
Well,
at which
sure,
movie
should
it's
be
in.
more like, have
Like
What-
Humphrey
what-
Bogart.
okay, what
like
is
Hum-
that? What is that? for?
Bogart
the
meets
McCoy
Bogart.
voice. It's
Why
the
are we
voice.
doing that?
What
That's
the
a cross
fuck?
between DeForest Kelly and Jimmy
Okay, well,
Stewart.
so it's,
But it's not like McCoy is like in a rage when he's saying it.
no, he's saying
No,
it
it's
because
calm. It's very calm.
he's boosting up Kirk's
Kirk
confidence.
says, "My God, Bones, what have I done?"
yeah,
And he says, "What you had to do, what you always do. Turn
What you
death into a fighting chance to live."
Search for Spock or The Voyage Home.
All right, we give up.
Search for Spock.
Ah.
I saw. I was right the
It's,
first
the
time.
gen-
it's when they're on Vulcan and the
Yeah.
ship is, or Genesis or whatever it is, the ship is
Yeah.
crashing.
Yes.
The Enterprise
Yes.
is going up,
Right.
and he's saying, "My
Yeah.
God, what have I done?" 'Cause at
That's
this
right.
That's right.
I
point,
remember.
he's lost
Now I remember.
everything. Yeah.
Okay.
All
It's a
right.
good
one.
one. I think
I don't know.
it's the most underrated Star Trek film.
Yeah.
That Star Trek.
I
2
do
is
like that one a
better.
lot. I got to see that again.
That grows on
Yeah.
me. Jim from Taxi. It took me a little.
Can we Genesis Kirk?
No, he was fine. I just,
I took some getting used to. I like
if we
it
had
now.
if we had a better delivery, I might have gotten it. But
It's
you know,
super dark
it's
though.
okay.
It's super
So-
dark. I
It is
mean,
pretty dark, actually.
It's
Yeah.
really Kirk loses everything. I mean, it's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's true.
you know,
That's true.
it's not a happy movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, yeah. you're
But
right.
I'm with you. That's one that I like more and more. each
Yeah.
time I
Yeah.
see it.
All right, give
yeah.
us another one, Jason.
Give us
Okay, you
another
ready?
one.
Here's another
Yeah.
one. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Yes.
Everybody ready? Here we go.
Hmm?
This might throw you a little bit. And therein lies the necessity for this intervention. Must the galaxy be subjected to an entire planet of people like you?
Ooh, wow.
I'm just gonna say I'm stumped. I don't know it.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, but I don't know.
What is it, Jason?
It's from the world's end. It's Bill
Wow.
Nye as the great consciousness talking to
Oh, man.
Simon
I like
Pegg.
that. I
never
love
would
that.
have gotten
That
that.
ending
Nick
was so
Frost.
clever.
But
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good
Love
movie.
it. That gets better
Okay.
every time I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. That's a pretty big risk for a science officer. It's not exactly out of the manual, is it?
Oh yes, yes. That's from Alien. Alien from '79.
Oh.
That's Ripley to Ash.
Oh,
Right?
good
Yes.
one.
Yeah,
Very nice.
Good
yeah,
one.
yeah. Good
Good
one.
job.
Very nice.
All right.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
Okay,
Next.
here we go. I feel a little bit like Columbus, set down on a strange new land, full of new wonders, new discoveries. It's a challenge, all right. A challenge to my training. Sometimes challenges can get big, but I'm going to stay alive, believe me. And that's for the morale officer.
What's the last line again?
Yeah.
Feel a little bit like Columbus, set down in a strange new land, full of new wonders, new discoveries. It's a challenge, all right. A challenge to my training. Sometimes challenges get big, but I'm going to stay alive, believe me. That's for the morale officer.
It's not Robinson Crusoe on Mars, is it?
It is. It is.
I was
just gonna say that.
1964,
My
Robinson Crusoe on Mars, directed by Byron Hastings. That's Paul
Good job,
Mattei
Jason.
plays Captain Commander Christopher Daber. I love that film.
Great
How
movie.
about this one? Really quickly. I don't know, and I don't want to know.
That was,
That's
that
a
was,
lot
that
of
was,
movies.
that was actually me.
Yeah, that could be anything.
That could have been me this morning.
I'll do it again. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I'll give you another line from the same character.
Okay.
Cal, maybe we've been working too hard.
Oh, Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
oh yeah. It's
Cal Meacham.
shit.
Cal, maybe we've been working too hard.
All right, Sean.
Is it?
Does it involve an interocitor?
It does, sir.
Ah.
It does. It's This Island Earth.
Oh.
And
Good
it's
one.
and what I love is the character is Robert Nichols, who plays Joe Wilson, and
It's like
the
his sidekick guy.
It's the epitome of the 50s person who is afraid to know the truth or learn the truth or
Right.
and go further and advance in science. And it's like so 50s. I love that one. So anyway,
Good one.
there you go.
All right.
Very nice. Very
All right.
nice.
Sean,
Very
how
good.
about you? Want to give
All
us
right, here's a
couple?
few. Here's one. Okay, ready? Oh man, this isn't happening. It only thinks it's happening.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
One more time.
Oh man, this isn't happening. It only thinks it's happening.
Tron.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey.
When Kevin Flynn's first
nice.
transported into the
That's
computer.
Ah.
great moment. Great.
All right,
moment.
here's another one.
Great one.
Matt, you'll get this. Maybe all
Okay.
of you will, but I'm going to say it anyway. He does not bear the marks. Marks? Show him, my children. Show him the pretty marks.
Wait a minute.
Oh, come on, Matt.
Is it Omega Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Matthias to Neville.
Yeah, that's not a movie that I know real well.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not-
Okay.
It's probably my least favorite of the Heston trilogy.
Right. Well, I still love it.
I
though.
still like it.
I
still
like
I
it.
love it
it.
for sometimes because it's so wacky and wonky. That's why I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't. It's not one that
He's the-
I
yeah,
go back
okay.
to a lot.
Okay. All right. Here's one. This is just bear with me. This is a little long, but I love this. And Larry, this is especially for you.
Okay.
So just bear with me. Here we go.
Okay.
Well, it's done. It's happened. The stars are clear. The planets shine. We've won. Oh, some dark force, no doubt, will show its face once more. The wheel will always turn. But for now, it's calm. And for a little time at least, we can rest.
I think I know.
You have to know this.
Can I just
Larry.
ask? Can I ask the decade, and then we'll give it to Larry?
It's 1978.
Oh,
Wow.
Does it have Christopher Plummer in it?
It does.
Star
Okay.
Crash. I
Big
love
speech
that
by Christopher,
movie.
by the
That is not
Emperor of
fair.
the Universe.
Emperor of the
Oh.
Universe.
Everything's fine because Christopher Plummer says so.
And that's
I believe
one
him.
great line.
I love that.
There's a couple others that are
Oh
just
yes, there are. but-
stop. But anyway,
Yes,
Hey.
but there you go. All right, those are my three.
Okay. nice
Very
one,
nice.
Sean.
Very
Nice
nice.
one. All right, James.
Is he housebroken or is he going to leave batteries all over the floor?
Of course.
I almost picked a line from this movie.
I think that's a movie that I literally know every line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Housebroken, or is he gonna leave batteries all over the floor?
Nothing.
I know this. I so know this. I have to know this,
It's
right?
a comedy.
Yeah.
A great sci-fi comedy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a sci-fi comedy.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
One of the best, actually.
yes.
Is it Heartbeeps?
Good sci-fi
Yes.
comedy.
Because that is one of the best sci-fi comedies
That's
ever.
true. Yeah. No, it's
I know this,
Wonderful.
but I can't think of it. What is
All
it?
right.
Matt, throw some other lines out. Something. There's so many.
sex and death. Two things that happen once in a lifetime.
Oh,
But at least after
Sleeper.
death, you're not nauseous.
Sleeper.
Sleeper.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Very
even
nice.
let me get out the line.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
sorry. I thought it was over.
No,
I thought it was
no,
done.
no, fine,
Sorry,
it's fine,
sorry,
it's fine.
sorry.
You know, we only
Okay.
want to limit. We want to limit our. You know.
Thanks, Larry.
You know, just
This
Okay.
is our. This
To be
is
fair,
our
Larry
leader's
is
nose.
roasting all impressions tonight, so I'm trying to help.
Okay,
Okay.
here's one.
Okay.
You've been in my life so long, I can't remember anything else.
Oh my.
That was me to Matt the other day when he called to be on the show. if
I believe
recall.
I woke up next to him and he just said that to me.
I said, "Oh, buddy, you've been in my life so long, I can't remember."
And I just licked him. I licked his cheek and we went back to sleep.
This is from the 80s. We've all seen this at least once. We might not have wanted to see it more than once.
One more time, please.
You've been in my life so long, I can't remember anything else.
Familiar, but I don't know.
Sci-fi in the 80s,
Late 80s.
late
Late
80s.
I don't know.
It's a sequel.
All right.
It's
Okay.
Ripley to the alien in Alien 3.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, interesting.
And then finally,
Wow.
finally, take that, you dinosaur.
Oh my.
Is it Lord Love a Duck? Is that what it's from?
Close.
Close.
Is it from Carnosaur?
Nope.
Take that, you dinosaur.
And we've all seen this. I'm not sure Jason's seen it, but I know we.
Dinosaurus?
Nope. Take that, you dinosaur.
Is it the one where Whoopi Goldberg has a dinosaur cop partner?
No.
Oh, is it a Super Mario Brothers movie?
Nope.
Valley of Gwangi.
Nope.
All right. I think we're out.
Stumped. We're stumped.
This was said by Major Spielberg in Godzilla versus King Ghidorah.
Oh, good one.
Now you remember.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very
Matt,
good.
take us home, Matt.
All right. Number one. A cautious young fellow named Lodge had seatbelts installed in his Dodge. When his date was strapped in, he committed a sin without even leaving the garage. I know somebody was going to get this. Anyone?
No.
Decade? What was the decade?
This is 1975.
I think I know this.
Can I have it one more time and then we're going to give it to James?
Okay. A cautious young fellow named Lodge had seatbelts installed in his Dodge. When his date was strapped in, he committed a sin without even leaving the garage.
Oh, I
Is
know.
it-
I think I
James
know
knows
this,
it.
but maybe not. Maybe I don't
think
know.
I know
this.
it.
James, go, James.
Boy and his dog?
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Yay!
Nice.
You know the one about the man from Nantucket?
No, I've always
we're-
heard about
we're-
this one.
We're gonna.
Okay,
move on
so
from- no.
Tell me about the
Hey,
man from Nantucket.
No,
Well, it
let's
turns out
stick to
there
the
was-
show.
Okay.
Stick to the show. Come on, Matt, give us another one.
Apparently,
Okay.
he had some skills. That's all I know.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Here you go. Wait a minute. You mean this stuff reproduced itself inside the decontamination chamber? And then it re-stepped up the current? It just grew.
Of course. It's one
I
of
think
the
I
greatest
know what it
movies
is.
of all time, frankly.
Yep.
The
I
thing
think
is,
so.
this is so. I can't tell if this is some like Z grade, rip off something, or if this is a real thing.
Oh,
that-
stop, sir.
What's the decade? What's the decade?
This would be the 60s.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say this is A grade.
Me too. And it's got a great theme song.
When it comes
Oh.
to entertainment, it is A grade. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it's colorful. It's beautiful. It's thrilling.
Ooh, I am gonna pass.
Got
I don't
a
know.
dance
All right.
scene.
Give it to us. Someone.
Green slime.
Green slime.
Green
Green
Green slime.
Fucking green slime, man. Always
Have you
comes
seen
back.
the green slime?
Yeah, I've seen the green slime.
You have to see it again.
Yes.
Oh, clearly,
Tonight.
I'm not the hipster
Tonight.
because I don't know the green slime
I know you're
well enough to know it. But I know that who's a big fan is Brian Hyler's a huge green slime fan, and I think he
Yeah.
just got the single. I think he just found the single.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Yeah.
Wow.
This is a 45
Yeah.
single that came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And someone did a figure too, right? Didn't someone do
There's
like
been a couple
yeah.
figures.
There's a bunch of them now.
There's
like
been
a
They're
vinyl
great.
figure or something?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They're both really nice. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Richard Jaco action figure to go with it.
That would-
really
that would-
want that.
I mean,
I would
who
like
isn't?
to. I would like all the people from the ship in their
Yeah.
uniforms and their
Yes.
spacesuits.
Oh my God. A playset. Come on.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. And a Linda Miller.
And a
in her
Luciana
outfit.
Paluzzi figure.
Yes.
Of course.
Sure.
Life
Of course.
Yeah.
Matt, you want to give us one last one?
Yes. Here we go.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
this is one that some of you may know, but it's going to be a little tough.
Okay.
That alien, he came down here for sport. He wants to get himself a few trophies. And you know what? Right now, you and me, we are the prize game.
I mean,
It's pre-Predator, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
pre-Predator.
Yes.
Yeah. This is earlier, right? This vaguely.
This is
familiar.
earlier. Although there is a connection to Predator.
Ooh.
Mm.
It's not the hidden.
It is not. I can give you another.
I know
line.
it. I know it.
One more line. One more line.
It's up to you now. When I get that alien to the shack, you push the plunger. Alien, Alien. Alien.
Okay,
Come
I'm not gonna. I can't even.
It's pretty
As soon as you
obscure.
said plunger, I'm like, that's it. It's not what I think it might be.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea. What is it? I'm dying to know.
It's called Without Warning.
Without warning.
Jack Palance.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
Without Warning.
19. If I gave it too much of a Jack Palance, I was afraid
Yeah, you're
that I was
right.
going to give it away. But it's 1980, and check out this cast: Jack Palance, Martin Landau, Larry Storch is in it.
Yeah.
Wait. They got Landau, Palance, and Storch for this.
Yeah,
And
Ralph Meeker.
Ralph
is in it.
Meeker, yeah.
They got Meeker. What the hell was the budget on this thing?
Well, I
That went to all them.
think it was lunch.
yeah.
I think it was like, hey, you guys
Yeah.
want a free meal? Sure, okay.
Yeah,
But
Grady,
Meeker,
Grady
Meeker and
Clark
Storch
directed
on their
it.
own ain't cheap. That's half your
No,
budget
but
right
they're
there.
lighter.
But also great character actors. You got Neville Brand, Cameron
Sure.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Oh, Neville Brand.
It's and a young David Caruso
Wow.
as a
Oh.
teenager.
Really? Yes.
Wow.
But get this:
Whatever happened to him?
the guy who
Yeah.
plays the alien was
That's
Kevin
right.
Peter Hall,
That's
who
right.
later went on to
Oh.
play Predator.
And
There you go.
he was part of what famous failed 80s TV show?
Misfits of
Like-
Science.
Misfits of Science.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I'm gonna say the Kevin Peter
But-
Hall Comedy Hour.
I'm telling
Well,
you that.
yeah.
Talk about. I mean,
And he died
Without
of AIDS.
Warning. That's right. But I mean, Predator is a lot like Without Warning. I mean, it's pretty much
Yeah,
the same freaking story. It really is.
This is a lot of fun. This movie because
I've seen it once.
everybody gets to chew the scenery.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And there's
mean,
great creature
Martin
effects, too.
Landau is like off the charts.
He chews the other people chewing. the
Yeah,
scenery.
he
it's
chews
insane.
the projector
He
out
really
into our
does.
real world.
He really does. He's like
That's
a
a
crazy,
weird,
like vet, going crazy. Yeah.
That's a weird
Wow.
casting thing to come full circle with Star Trek and Steve McQueen and everything. Wasn't
Yeah.
Landau originally chosen to be Spock? Wasn't he chosen originally? Or
Really? I did not
or
know
turn
that.
it down or something?
That's
have
very
to-
interesting.
Yeah, I
The thing
don't remember
is,
this fact.
I could see him doing that role.
I could
at
see
the
that,
time, too.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he might have been
Interesting.
offered the role or something, and
Wow.
I forget. But
Which is interesting because then later both him and Nimoy ended up on Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about Without Warning that I love more than Predator is that the alien has these creatures that
Yeah.
he throws like discs. They're
Yeah.
like little frisbees that land into your skin and then tentacles burrow into your body and eventually kill you if you let them stay on you.
And they are
I
very,
love that
yeah.
idea.
And they're very, very similar to the creature parasites in the Star Trek episode Operation Annihilate.
Mhm.
Well, minus the teeth.
Yes. But I mean, the way they fly and slap onto you, like it's very much.
You know, it's like
Yeah,
music.
no, it's cool. I
Everybody
love it.
steals from everybody.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I got to tell you guys, this has been great. We've
This has
we've
been
done
awesome.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
like
Yes.
nearly a 50 quotes, and this has been so fun. And
Wow.
Good,
and
man.
really
Uh,
enjoyed this a lot.
Who won, by the way?
Oh, I wasn't keeping.
audience.
I wasn't
Keep
keeping
score.
track.
No, but
Yeah.
you know, like how in like Whose Line Is It Anyway when they have the guest comic and
I
they
know.
always do
I'm
the
kidding.
and then at
There's
the
no
end they always
score.
give it to the guest. So yes, Jason, you won.
Yeah, Jason,
you're
why do you got to
welcome.
ruin this? Like we're all
I'm
having
sorry.
a nice
I'm sorry.
time as friends, and then
I was-
you brought the
I was trying to
competition thing.
make light of the whole thing about points, and clearly it's gone wrong. I
Yes.
apologize.
But I will say, I want to give you points, sir, for participating and giving us such
There's-
great
Yes.
quotes.
Great
Great choices
Yeah.
across the
Really.
Really
board.
nice.
So
Thank you
much
so
fun.
much.
Hopefully the listeners enjoyed playing along too.
You
I
know,
hope so.
yeah.
This is
Now,
the kind
Jason,
of thing that I could do literally every month. I love it. This is so much
Yeah,
fun.
good.
You guys pick such great topics, and you guys know so damn much, like so many deep cuts. It's intimidating, but this was a blast.
You had great ones
Awesome.
too,
You were
though.
great, man.
Yes.
Now, Jason, I know that you're a busy guy. You got a lot of things going on. Is there anything you could let our listeners know about what we can expect from you in the future? What's going on with
Give
you?
us specifics.
No, just job to job in production and voiceover, and Biff Bang Pow's got some stuff brewing that
Wait,
Nice.
what?
more official information will go out soon, but
Ooh.
Oh,
nothing
you tease.
huge. No, I wish I had bigger announcements to make. I'm single. I'm a Leo. And
Hey,
Ladies?
you just guessed it on Monster Party. That's
Yeah.
pretty
I
big
just
news.
guessed it
Yeah,
at Monster
yeah.
Party. If that
Oh, there's going to be a
Can't get
line of
anything.
ladies outside the house.
I don't know what
Mere
we're on.
minutes.
Exactly. Oh, that's the door. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So this is
well-
a blast. I love when I get the call, and I hope it's. Matt told me it's been like a year since I was on. That's
That's
hard
what
to
we
believe.
normally
Wow.
do. We
Yeah.
usually
Fast.
rotate.
I think it's time to bend that rule a little bit because
Sure, absolutely.
With you, I would
Yeah.
like to.
Yes.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
you
local.
know,
I'm easy to get. You know.
Larry's not so crazy about you.
Well,
but Larry's
no,
really
I-
sweet
no,
on
don't,
you.
don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, there's a
Don't get me
lot
wrong.
of
Get him
people.
wrong.
There are a
Don't
lot
get
of
me
people.
wrong, but I don't like you. You're. I don't want you.
No,
I'm
no,
good, I'm
don't.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
we-
great is that like at 2 hours you're okay, but then after that it starts to get grating. You know what I mean? Like
No, hey, listen. It's once again. I'm single. Let me just explain. It is a time thing. If I can date you, I'm great for like 3 hours, like out socially or just doing anything.
isn't
But
it always is it did I
It's always
forget
good to
who
wrap
said
it
this.
up. You know.
Isn't it always the thing of like, if you're with someone and after 2.5 hours nothing's happening, it's probably never gonna happen.
Depends on what you're referring to, but yes.
Any
That is-
kind
that
of
is true.
spark. And it doesn't
Oh, yes. Oh,
necessarily mean
absolutely.
something physical.
Yes, I would
But-
say so. But
The
as
promise
I like
of something
to say,
later, the
as I like to
chemistry.
say, it's all part of the same soup. So when you're even when you're in the mix and you're sitting there going, "This is a disaster," still stay for the material, stay for the conversation, the material, because you'll come away with a great story every time.
Now I have a
Right.
craving for lady soup.
Well, Jason, thanks.
What decade was that made? What decade was that?
Lady soup?
Yeah,
No, that was my band.
Was that a Corman? Oh, that was your
No,
band.
that
I
was
thought
my
it was a
band,
Roger
yeah.
Corman movie.
My
Okay,
band
sorry.
and my van.
Lady Soup is a great name for a van and a band, actually.
True.
Yeah.
You were with us, a while back for the Wrath of Topic Free for All.
Topic
You were
free for all.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
You
Yeah.
were wonderful then, and
That's right.
and you were wonderful tonight. So thank
Yeah,
you so
thanks,
much
man.
for
Thank you,
joining us
guys.
tonight.
Thank you,
I love doing
Thanks,
this.
Jason.
Always
Let's
a
do this
pleasure.
again soon.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I'll keep my eyes open for Biff Bang Pow, whatever you guys got.
Yeah,
Whatever
brewing.
it
I
is.
can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right. Let's have
Cheers,
a toast.
A toast.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Toast.
a
To
toast.
Jason Lenzi and sci-fi movie quotes.
Yes, sci-fi movie quotes.
Time for a listener shout out.
Shout out. Gosh, can I quote you? Oh, woo.
Oh, Mr. Funny.
Yay.
Only if you can do a James impression. This
Oh,
goes
listen,
out
I
to.
don't know. Hey.
Okay. I asked for it. Okay. This goes out to
Oh,
Kevin Irvin from Orinda, California,
Kevin.
All right, Kevin.
who is the proud owner of a Monster Party PPE cloth mask. In fact, he bought 2 of them.
Nice.
Oh, yes, he did.
You're gonna like those masks.
Yeah, because
Thank-
it's it's dangerous out there, so you got to put 2 on. So
Right.
Yeah, well,
thinking
yeah.
ahead.
I don't know if you need to wear 2 of our masks. I think one's fine.
What the
No,
hell?
I think you need
Maybe
to.
one's for his.
I would say
you know,
3, but
a buddy or
we're
a significant
trying to
other.
sell masks, Larry.
And also to longtime listener Brandon Meyer from Holman, Wisconsin.
Brandon.
Brandon Meyer.
Brandon has also purchased a mask. Thank you, Brandon.
Aw.
Thank you,
A
Kevin,
true friend.
for your support. Please enjoy those masks and stay safe.
Enjoy them.
And gentlemen, we also have a new review.
Nice.
What?
Yes, this comes from Marcane86, who says, "Best podcast for sci-fi horror fans." 5 stars.
Yes, true.
Says, "I recently discovered this podcast thanks to the Dana Gould podcast."
Oh,
Nice.
Dana, always giving more and more.
That's right.
And I can't recommend it enough. They cover a wide range of topics with great humor and information. What I really enjoy is learning about new movies or shows that I haven't heard of before and then watching them.
We like that
for-
too.
Thank you for the wonderful job, guys.
Nice.
Thank you, Marcane86. We appreciate
Yes.
it.
Thank you
much.
very much.
Thank
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I have a shout out, but unfortunately, it's a very sad shout out. Not too long ago, our mutual friend Roger Shy, who we knew as Raven White, and who later changed his name to Valentino Frankenstein,
That's right.
reportedly died of COVID.
Oh,
And this is quite shocking,
Yeah.
I know, to all of us. One of the reasons why it's so shocking is because Valentino was the type of guy that you just always expected to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was a fixture at various conventions.
Oh,
where
yeah.
He would sell bootleg videos of obscure horror and sci-fi films that were not available at the time.
He was a kindred spirit when it came to like obscure movies and all the
Very
stuff
much
we
so.
love.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he was always nice. He liked to joke around, great sense of humor, and like Sean was saying, he was definitely responsible for turning us on to a lot of great films and a lot of great Japanese stuff, especially
Yes.
that I had never even heard of.
Yep.
And to say that Valentino had a striking appearance would be an understatement.
Yeah.
This guy was
very memorable.
Yes, 6'4", dressed completely in black, had peroxide dyed blonde hair, and wore pale makeup and eyeliner.
And I say this like not in a bad way. He was kind of, think of like a towering albino Gary Newman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you should say Gary Newman because Valentino was also a musician.
Yes, he was.
Who did a lot of 80s songs. He played keyboards and the guitar, and he sang in a band with his longtime partner, Cher Strobel, in the 80s new wave band Atomic Blondes. And he also performed in the Duran Duran tribute band Hungry Like the Wolf.
Nice.
Yeah. And when it came to being a monster kid, Valentino was a force of nature.
He was. He really was. He embraced pop culture the same way we did. You know?
He loved monster toys and Godzilla toys. And like me, he had a massive collection of films, a lot of 16 millimeter stuff.
Yeah.
But his collection just dwarfed mine. I could not stand in his shoes. His collection was the stuff of legend. In fact, he actually sold me my copy of the Johnny Sacco film Voyage into Space.
Nice.
Which I cherish to this day.
He was a fixture at the Los Angeles Shrine Comic Convention. And he also had a booth at San Diego Comic Con for many years.
Yeah,
almost every year. And I think until they started to crack down on bootlegs.
There's so much stuff that we never would have known about, I don't think, if it wasn't for him. You know?
And on top of doing conventions, he would also have these events where he would show films.
Right.
He would get stuff from his collection and he'd rent out a theater and he would have a show. And sometimes there was music. And these things were always passionate events.
Yeah.
And he was always plugging them. And just the flyers alone were entertaining.
Yeah.
I would talk to Valentino often at shows. And then every once in a while we would talk on the phone. And we always talked about maybe joining forces and showing our various films at some kind of event. And sadly, this never materialized. But if it had, I know he would have been the belle of our ball. Monster Party offers our heartfelt condolences to Valentino's family, friends, and to Cher Strobel. He was a bright light in our nerd world, and he will be sorely missed. R.I.P. Roger Shy, a.k.a. Raven White, a.k.a. Valentino Frankenstein.
You're here.
I remember seeing Raven at a convention in San Diego, and I picked up a bunch of VHSs from him. That's how long ago it was.
Sure.
But
I still have some of those.
But but it was so great because I think Sean mentioned this. There was a time when that was the only way you could find some of these things with Raven.
Yeah.
So,
So he was our doorway into a lot of stuff that never made it over here from Japan or from various other foreign countries. Did you get like Turkish Star Wars or something from him?
Yeah,
something like that.
He
Yeah,
may have been the very first person that I kind of found those kind of gray market stuff that weren't in stores. You know?
Yeah.
I got some stuff from like first time filmmakers that was really obscure, and he's the only one who had it, and it was really great. Speaking of filmmakers, I wanted to give a little shout out to a filmmaker, Matt, that you and I know. This young man we actually met at Playboy TV, believe it or not. A very talented guy who, yes, he did a lot of funky things at Playboy, like the Wedgie Wednesdays and things like that. But Alex Callens, also a huge horror fan, just like us. And he's made a bunch of short horror films. Well, he's
very talented.
Yes, very talented guy. He's put together his production company, Basement Productions, and they're actually having a campaign to put money together to put together this short film, which looks absolutely amazing because it involves horror and Westerns. I don't know how much, Matt, you like the idea of horror and Westerns.
I do.
Now, if this is through a Indiegogo page. If you go to Basement Productions HQ on YouTube, there's a whole presentation, and it shows you that the film is called Dead West. It's like a horror Western. It follows the story of an undead bounty hunter, and then there's a demon in it. And actually, one of the demons is played by Playmate of the Year, Raquel Pomplin from 2013. And the funny thing is, the clip that he shows that they filmed already, it's like, I didn't know it was her because she was beautiful yet scary. So,
oh wow, okay, you must have loved that.
Yeah, absolutely. But the funny thing is, they're trying to put together some more funds. They are scheduled. They are planning to shoot in January. They're just looking for some folks to donate some money, and they have different tiers. So look, they're making it regardless of how much they get. So I got to hand it to Alex and his team. They're really giving it their all. But if you're interested, just check out Basement Productions HQ on YouTube. It'll show various stuff that he's done, and also a presentation of this film that they want to do, Dead West. It's really, really cool. I'm gonna donate a few bucks. Go to the Basement Productions HQ on YouTube. There's a whole little thing that tells you how to help them out.
Great.
Nice.
Very cool. And guys, if we can do a brief deceased artiste, I'd like to mention that last month we lost Leslie Bricusse, the songwriter who had done the scores for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Dr. Dolittle, Scrooge. It was tremendous influence on me. I had many of his albums. He was 90 years old. He was married to Yvonne Romaine from Curse of the Werewolf.
Oh, wow.
And Devil Doll. He had a very long, illustrious career. I know that he had appeared a couple of times at Creature Features on Taylor White's invitation. I'm sorry I missed him there. But anyway, Leslie Bricusse, R.I.P., and thanks for all you did.
Nice.
And as we mentioned earlier, the Monster Party Cloth PPE mask is still available on our eBay store, which is Monster Party Store. We also have some sizes available in the classic Monster Party logo glow in the dark t-shirt.
When we say some sizes, what we mean is large. Large.
Okay.
We have large.
We have all the sizes of large that are available.
If you like large, this is your time.
So we have some size. Singular, right?
We have size, yeah. And we have a couple different sizes of some female shirts, only a couple though. And so I believe we have small and medium, but that's really it right now. And we're working on getting some more shirts in the near future.
Yes. And shipping is free for anybody who buys merch off our eBay store.
What?
Still?
And I can quote you.
Still free. You can quote me, yes. And and if you happen to be a Patreon member, you will also receive free goodies courtesy of Jason LENZI, our guest, and Biff Bang Pow Toys.
You're kidding.
What a coincidence.
and Monster Maker extraordinaire Ted Haynes.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Ted has some amazing artwork and just some really terrific stuff.
He's very talented, yeah. So, Matt, what can you tell us about this Patreon thing? How does that work?
Well, Patreon is a platform that when you sign up to it, you will have access to bonus material from Monster Party. So we're talking special shows that you can only see by being a Patreon member, like Monster Party Masterpieces, Larry's Toy Time.
So you can't see these on YouTube,
No.
can you?
No.
Just on our
Patreon.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we just recently had a special interview with Dr. Z.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Who was introducced to us by Dana Gould. So
Yes.
you have to check this out. You need to
Dr.
join
Z
if anything.
he found some time in his schedule to be interviewed.
He's a very, very busy orangutan.
He is.
Yeah. He really is. I mean, and the career he's had. Oh my
God. Just the people he's rubbed
what
shoulders
hasn't
with.
he done?
Exactly.
Well, this is exclusive content must be pretty pricey. I mean, it sounds extremely
Maybe
valuable.
millions.
Yeah.
You know, someone bathing in ignorance might think that. But truthfully, it only costs
$5.
$5
a month.
$5.
$5 a month. That's it. And you pay that $5 a month, and you will have continual access to all the wonders that we provide.
Nice.
Hey guys, I want to just give a special thanks out to Creature Features.
Yes.
Creature Features, they can still be found on eBay. Go to C-Features, and Taylor White has all kinds of great stuff, CDs and books, toys, models, all kinds of really cool things for all your monster needs.
Sure.
So check it out, C-Features on eBay.
Yes.
Christmas is coming up.
That's right.
And let's remind everyone that you can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Monster Party TV, our Twitter handle at Monster Party HQ. Our Instagram is also Monster Party HQ. And hey, whatever platform you're listening to us on, please take a moment and write a review for platforms that accept reviews. We would love to hear your thoughts, and we will read it on the air.
We'll quote you.
We'll be quoting them, yes.
Hey!
On that note, I am Matt Weinhold.
I'm Shawn Sheridan.
I'm Larry Strothe.
And I'm James Gonis.
Keep America strong.
And keep quoting sci-fi movies.
Well, it's done. It's happened. The Sci-Fi Movie Quotes episode has finished, and we've won. Oh, some dark force no doubt will show its face once more. The wheel will always turn. But for now, it's calm. And for a little time, at least, we can rest.
Oh,
Great Shatner.
What's been interesting is we've been able to get some people that wouldn't normally come out to Los Angeles.
Yes.
So that's actually
Right.
been helpful. So I think what we've learned is, sure, Jason, eventually we'll all be getting together, and but maybe it'll be, sometimes we'll do Zoom, sometimes we'll be in the studio. So depending on who the guest is.
Clearly it's working. Yeah.
It's opened up a whole new world for us where we realize we don't have to be that personal.
Mm-hmm.
There can be a wall.
I like to be that person.
Oh, hey, we loved it when we could have people over and eat, and
Dinner.
that was
Throw
always
something
fun.
at them,
But there are some people who just can't do it. They're on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
And so, it's nice that we're at a place now where we're comfortable with that. Our audience is comfortable with that. They're comfortable with that. I mean, everybody knows Zoom now. Boy, to have been on the
thank God for that pandemic. Thank God for that pandemic, huh?
It is weird though. It is weird though. Like, because I work in reality TV producing shows, and I do it from my bedroom now.
Yeah.
I work on Avid and cut scenes in my room. I mean, it's kind of
I just
cool.
see you with your feet up.
Yeah.
Smoking jacket.
Yes.
A cognac.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm actually in work. I'm at the office every day, Monday through
That's
Friday.
cool though.
And that must be nice too, to be able to see people. I miss having a place to go to where people are talking to you and you're interacting with human beings. Kind of like, right.
I'm fine.
Yeah, me too. I'm over that.
Hey, James, you're over it. You no longer want to go out and meet people. You don't want to. You want to stay in that cocoon.
No, the last time I was in an office environment was 2017. I've been working from home since then, and I do not miss corporate. I do not miss an office environment. Working from home is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we've had different kind of jobs.
Yeah. It depends on the gig, right?
Comedy jobs or comedy writing. You're in a writer's room with a whole bunch of funny people.
Right.
I mean,
I have that energy.
Yeah,
sometimes.
and it's fun. And especially Larry, Playboy. We had such a great time, and
We did.
And during that time, it was a real creative environment that
Yes, it was.
swelled up. And
look
I miss those days.
look how Playboy has just blossomed now as a
It
brand.
really has.
Now,
We can pat
I'm just
ourselves on the back.
wait. I just want to
We
go out on a
saved
limb
them.
here and say what we were doing was great stuff. It was great, cutting edge, fun comedy, racy comedy stuff. And it was something you couldn't get on the internet, sir. So yes.
And also totally shaved.
Okay.
Okay, hey, James.
So-
James,
James,
you're
you are
breaking up
breaking
like
up all
crazy,
over the
man.
place.
You sound like Stephen Hawking's.
I just heard Biff Bang Pow, and I thought, how
and
can I
you're
get a hold of
frozen.
him?
And you're also
James,
frozen.
you really have to get your
You got to work
your
on the connection. man.
connection situated, dude.
How's this?
You're frozen.
Talk for a little bit.
Okay. Connect now.
No, terrible.
Sounds like shit.
Okay. Hold on.
I mean, I'm not sure I would have said shit.
No, he sounds like shit.
You
He's
know,
been sounding like shit, and we're sick of it.
sometimes the team can get a little harsh, I think.
Oh yeah,
The
but see, that's
team.
what
You know,
that's
I
what I
like-
can't.
we love
That's what I,
James.
a little,
But he has
a
been. He
a
has been.
spoonful of sugar, perhaps. Would
that's
be
what I
has-
can't wait
helpful.
to see.
He
Is the
has been.
dynamic, if it's changed at all? Because being in the room, that's the thing. You can't put a price on you guys in the room, and
I
you're
think you
sort of-
can put a price on it.
can you put a price on it?
$1.99.
Is
Name
it-
your
what-
price.
on Patreon or whatever it's called? Patron?
Yeah.
Don't pretend like you don't know what Patreon.
I
is.
don't know what Patreon is. I have no idea.
Oh, are you kidding?
We do the podcast once a fucking month, and we are so off in the weeds. I don't know how we're ever going to monetize it.
What
we
does
get a
that
lot
mean?
of
Off in
listeners.
the weeds.
Well, because we do it once a month. It gets a
Right.
ton of listeners. I think he gets.
A ton?
Well, he
Like,
says I don't know.
can you
For-
give me
for
some numbers?
For me, if it's like 4,000 or 5,000 people a month that are listening to to our little podcast, that's pretty good because
Yeah.
That is good.
we're on iTunes, we're on
Yeah.
YouTube, whatever. But we're also like you guys are every 2 weeks and so on. But like
Consistent.
it's never like gone over the thing. So yeah, we're off in the weeds.
You've
People know the
plateaued,
podcast.
as they say.
Well, I don't know how to get it into the next dimension. Like I don't know how to get it where it's suddenly monetized. I
Well,
don't know.
you're on this show, and so that's one.
That's
way to
helpful.
do
That's
it right
just-
there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
cross
absolutely.
pollination
No.
is
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. We
I'm the
are
I'm the David Brenner.
influencers, as they say.
Yes.
As the
You are
kids say.
influencers.
Yeah.
You guys, by the way, are you still planking?
Oh, you know what? I plank every part of my body.
No, in my COVID
My
weight
pinky has
has
a
made it too
six-pack.
difficult.
Does anybody remember planking? Is that still
Yes.
a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Or the ice
No.
bucket challenge?
like no.
Yeah,
I,
it's fine.
I don't know.
Ice bucket challenge.
Hey man, I don't know
Fucking
where
hell.
you've been for the past year, but that's like old. That's old hat, man.
I know, that's-
old
that's-
man.
That's kind of the joke.
Oh,
I
that was a
remember
joke.
planking. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Funny. Mr. Funny always
You
knows
see how
what the
that
joke
works?
is. But your
What the hell,
planking
James?
jokes are the best planking jokes in the business.
Come on. When's the last time you heard the word planking? Come on. That was a good one.
Honestly,
That was a good one to pull out of my ass.
honestly, I remember when Hef was still alive, and someone said, "Hey, let's get Hef to do a planking thing," and it looked like he was dead on the dining room table,
Ooh.
and people were freaking out, and they had to put little
But
things.
he was
"No,
just
I'm not-"
planking.
Yes,
But
exactly.
he just was planking with a massive erection. So just like this. Like
So that's
on
what
his
kept
back.
him up.
But
It
did I ever tell you
Probably
my-
No.
his penis was the last
Late-
thing to go.
in the late
Considering with
80s.
Viagra, that's
This
the
is my-
last. The vital
is my-
signs are the last to go in the penis.
This is my favorite story about working on Girls Next Door. And maybe if I told it, I apologize.
Girls, what?
Girls
Girls
Next Door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girls
it's a
Next
very
Door.
popular show on E.
If I told it, I apologize. But
no.
I had to go out there on, I think it was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I forget. Somehow there was a last minute, we're going to film this thing. And they brought out an ice truck to make artificial snow.
Mhm.
And they built up cotton, like big cotton things to make
Sure,
it look
yeah.
like the yard had snow on it.
Yeah.
And yada, yada, yada. So by the time you got to the nighttime, people could have snowball fights and whatever. And I mean, this was just exhausting. And remember the guy that was in charge of the show, I forget his name. He died a little while ago. He's like a lost
Kevin
in
Burns.
space.
You have
Kevin Burns.
No,
Kevin
okay.
Burns.
But I mean, Kevin Burns, if you put the camera there, to the right, he would have said, why didn't you put it to the left? Like just this constant
Oh,
tinkering
no.
that made no difference. Anyway, it's about 8:00 at night. And I'm just like, fucking, this is my life. It's fucking, 75 degrees and snowing and all these bunnies are playing and stuff. And I feel this tap on my arm, and I look over and it's Robert Culp. And
What?
Wow.
Robert Culp looks at me and he goes, pretty wild, huh?
Why was he there? Was he a guest in the show or something?
He was
No,
there every week.
He was one of Hef's closest friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's one of
The
Hef's close
demon with
friends.
the glass hand. Hello.
That's
They did
right.
movie-
You know what?
movie nights.
I've told this story before, but my first evening at the
Oh, yeah,
Improv was hosted by Robert Culp,
No.
who got wasted and was a delight.
Holy
He was a happy drunk.
What
Oh,
year was
man.
that?
Oh my God. I don't know. 80s. It was the
Oh my
80s.
God,
He
That was
signed a-
like
he
that was
signed a
during his
picture,
that was
and
during
he
his
was-
greatest American hero stint.
Oh man, yeah. And he was
What was
wasted.
the horror
and he was-
movie? What was the horror movie he did where he let his tackle out?
Something evil, something with Samantha Eggar.
Penis evil.
A taste
Penis
of evil or
Culp-
something.
Culp-
A taste of evil.
Oh,
That could
You're
be
right.
a Taste of Evil. Sounds right.
He's like
But
completely
you can't
new in that
taste it
movie.
just once.
when I first saw that or heard of it and then saw it, I just thought to myself, this wasn't like the script. Suddenly he gets, I didn't know this scene was in here. This was
Yeah.
Culp like looking for a movie where he could pull his prank out. To me, he was
It's
just
in
looking
special
for stacks
skills
of
on
scripts.
his resume.
Can I get one movie? That lets
We'll
me get
take my
nude?
tackle out.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it was
And horse
something
riding.
like Taste of Evil. I'm not
I think
sure,
you're right.
but
I think you're right.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know, this is kind of out in left field, but since we brought up Kevin Burns, he did pass away just recently. In fact, right about now, Heritage is actually auctioning off his massive Munsters collection.
Oh.
And he also had a lot of
wow.
Irwin Allen stuff, and it's
Yeah.
just now Jason, I'm not the biggest Munsters fan because I always thought Munsters were kind of making fun of monster stuff, but this collection is really impressive, and
Oh,
he's
that,
got
yeah.
all kinds of. Check this out. He has boxes of the Aurora monster model kits still wrapped in their
Wow.
cellophane.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, if I had that, I mean, you know how sometimes you could open the box and look at it? Well, you'd have to get it x-rayed,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to take the cellophane from the 70s off.
Right.
He
That's
has,
really
he has
steel.
Al Lewis's bitterness.
Yeah.
He does.
Jason, by the way,
Yeah.
it's A Name for Evil. That was
A name for
A name
evil.
Oh.
1973.
There's a name for evil.
There's a name for it, and it's called
And
Robert
it's
Culp.
swimming around in my slacks. Right.
So James is back. James,
Yeah,
can we
James,
hear you now?
talk a little
Hey,
bit.
James,
Do a
yeah,
little
speak.
soliloquy.
Yes, how's this? Is this better?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
Testing,
much
1, 2,
better.
3.
You
Now,
should,
can you-
that thing that you're doing now.
Do that
it
all the time.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
look
Can you
super
tell
clear.
can you tell Jason what we're going to give him?
There's no paycheck, but we do have some nice gifts from Biff Bang Pow toys.
Yeah, you ever heard of that
Oh,
company?
there
Yes.
it is.
Oh my God. How did
They're
you
all
get
yours.
really?
I
You know
know.
what?
I know. We're just privileged.
I
We can
haven't
set
earned.
you up with some Star Trek shot glasses.
I haven't
I
earned-
know a guy.
That was great, guys.
Nice.
You guys are
Great.
always so
Awesome.
much fun.
Thanks, Jason. That was really
That
fun.
was awesome.
That was fun.
Thanks for having me, and great quotes. That was a
There-
ton of
these
Yeah,
fun.
you
were
really
good
do, man.
ones.
This was a good batch. Absolutely.
It was
Yeah.
a really good batch. Yeah.
I
It's
didn't get to
funny-
do my I had this one. How about this one? Do you guys know
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Fuck
E.T.?
you.
That sounds like
That was just to hurt me.
Sean.
That was
I
just
was
to
going
hurt
to
me.
say. It sounded like Beyond the Green Door is where I was going to go.
No. Well, I figured if I did it complete like
No.
ouch.
No.
That's
then,
definitely Beyond the
ah.
Green Door. That's definitely Beyond the Green Door.
No green
But
door.
that's not science fiction, I don't think. So it
It's
doesn't make
the
any sense.
alien door.
Maybe, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
It hurts at first.
Did you ever see Extro?
Oh,
I love Extra.
oh my god.
Classic. I
That
love
is
that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Do you remember
this?
this? Do you remember
Do you
this?
think I was born
That
yesterday?
movie was made by Mad Men.
You remember the VHS box of Extro? It's got, like,
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
and it said like not all ETs are friendly. But
Yes.
but the picture on the box looked kind of cartoonish. Like it didn't
Kind of,
seem
yeah.
really. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
It's
Was
the
that
best-
a weird
it's
movie
the
to
best-
rent with your
yeah.
mom in
Yes.
the back? In the other room is you're like, holy shit! What
It's
is this
still the
movie?
best. It's still the best movie featuring a woman giving birth to a full-sized adult alien.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. And isn't she?
It's a time
she's-
saver.
It's if it's the right woman I'm thinking of, it's Mariam Dabo, who is the
Well,
Bond.
she's
Right.
in it. I don't know if
Living
she's the one who
Daylight.
gives birth, but she is
Okay.
in it, and she gets naked too.
She does get naked.
Yes, so
Jason,
there's
I
that.
saw that. I
It's
saw
got
that film
everything.
in the theater. I
So
saw
did
it.
I. So did I.
And not only did I see it at theater, it was part of there were 4 films that they were showing.
Oh,
That
wow.
and
Oh my
Hell,
God.
like Hellraiser. I mean, there were 2 other films. This
Wow.
friend of mine went.
Extra's a good double feature with Inseminoid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feminoids. You know what I watched a while back that it was just like, what the fuck was Demon Seed? You ever see
Oh,
I-
I
I-
love
I
Demon Seed.
almost pull the
I have a
quote
quote
from that.
I have a
What's
quote.
your
Here it
quote?
is. Listen.
Because is
I
that
thought I
Donald
would give it
Campbell?
away.
Is that Donald Campbell? Is that the one that Campbell?
Yes.
Campbell only made like 4 pictures, right?
Did you ever see White of the Eye?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, that fucking
I did.
movie genius.
I
don't know this one.
I've had every copy of Performance that's ever been put
Oh,
out.
yeah. No,
the
it's
memo
great.
from Turner is like my favorite thing that Mick Jagger's ever done. Is that moment from Performance? But
Yeah.
but
What's
Campbell
White of
only
the
made
Eye?
like 4 movies. White of the Eye was his last film that he made.
Yes, in the early
With,
80s. That movie is especially kind of like a slasher movie, really.
It's
But the
weird.
most like psychedelic and weird, disturbing
Yeah, and
slasher
who's the
movie.
guy
with,
that's in it? He was the guy that was in Officer and
yes.
Gentleman and
David Keith.
David Keith.
It's
Not
got David Keith.
David Keith.
No, yeah, David Keith,
Right.
Kathy Moriarty. It's
Yes.
genius, and it's really disturbing and creepy, and you got to see it. It's
And I
will.
think Camel died not long after, right? Wasn't it?
yeah, he died very young. Yeah,
He and it's streaming on Prime.
yeah,
White
it's
of the
great.
Eye.
I have there's an Arrow
Right,
Blu-ray
right.
of White of the Eye, and it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Demon
Campbell
Seed,
was-
though, is one of my favorites, especially
What
from
I-
that period, because it's
my
so
quote-
inventive and
Yeah.
it's a unique take that jumps off of the premise of Colossus.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
but one further, where like the computer wants to experience human interaction. He wants to have
Yeah.
sex with
But I mean, isn't it
Julie
it's-
Christie.
It's
Julie
Julie
Christie.
Christie, and is Robert Vaughn the voice of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
yeah. The quote I had was Dr. Harris, when are you going to let me out of this box?
Yeah.
Because it's like
I mean-
Fritz Weaver is the scientist. Yeah.
Julie
Yeah.
Christie
Right.
could have literally done anything at that point. She was one of the biggest names.
Oh,
and she
absolutely.
went into
Yeah.
Demon Seed.
I know. And
Wait,
she's
wait.
genius in it.
It's
She's brilliant.
mental.
It's
mental.
fantastic. It is a crazy, disturbing.
But that spinning
it
geometric
morphs into this weird.
yeah.
It's crazy.
and the way that thing unfolds and it
Yeah.
can use pieces of it as a hand and
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great.
wait, so I'm guessing you guys have seen The Visitor. You ever seen The Visitor?
the visitor is bad good.
Oh, you mean like the Italian movie?
This has come up more in the last month than ever
Oh my
in my
God,
life.
I love
John
that movie.
Huston,
People
that
have
one,
said,
right?
have you seen this movie called The Visitor? I'm like, is that the one with John Huston and the
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
shit? And I think it's streaming on Prime, and like 2 people asked me about it.
It's
It
insane.
suddenly came up, but that's completely insane.
It
Yeah,
is completely
Glenn-
insane.
Glenn
Yeah.
Ford, Lance Henriksen, Mel Ferrer, Shelley Winters, Sam Peckinpah is in it. Like it's nuts.
It's
It has,
crazy.
And
Jesus
you'll-
is in it. It's like
Jesus-
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
And
have to see it. It's great.
when you watch it, you'll understand how they could afford everybody that they got to be in the movie because they did not spend one dime on
Yeah.
anything else.
but it's got a
Like, it
crazy
just rips off-
soundtrack.
It like
It's-
it rips off The Exorcist. It
It's
rips
The
off
Omen. It's
It
Rosemary's
rips off
Baby. It's
everything.
I
yeah, it's
really
everything.
enjoy it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
a great cult
one of
movie.
those. I'm glad it exists because it's so
Yes,
insane.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's streaming on Prime. Prime is like
Okay.
the Eddie, Prime has become the Eddie Brandt of streaming. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Some you find some good channels.
you go down the
I-
rabbit hole
yeah.
and like
I know.
Yeah, if you're willing to dig a little bit.
Yes, you can
Oh.
find great stuff.
Oh,
Yes, I
Oh,
agree.
absolutely.
Did you already pee there? James, you couldn't hold it?
Couldn't hold it.
I'm peeing right now.
I'm going to use it. I'm going to sit on that bladder and use it. I'm going to use it as part of my instrument, as they say in the acting craft.
Use your instrument.
This is my instrument is my body. That's my instrument. Yes.
I
No,
see.
Finely
I-
tuned. He has to
All
go
right.
again?
Hey,
What's
you
going
know
on?
what? We're all older. This shit's gonna happen, Matt. We can't always like attack each other. Oh, you gotta pee again? Yeah.
I've had to pee since the beginning of the day. And I've just been holding it because when it finally happens, it's going to be glorious.
No, I just let it go.
It's going to be like that water show at Caesar's Palace.
I love that water show.
Wait a minute. You mean this stuff reproduced itself inside the decamp? Blech. Let me start again. Let's start again.
Oh, so now you're doing the outtakes from the film.
Now I'm doing the outtakes. Right. It's bloopers. It's a sci-fi blooper quotes. Okay, here we go.